Year one under Coach Faircloth and company was a huge success for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats as they won 7 games and broke a 5-year playoff drought. Now, with a ton of returning players and their full staff back for a second season, the expectations are high for the Wildcats. Last year, they got their first taste of success, and now they're hungry to get back to the playoffs and see how far they can go. It all starts tonight. After months of practice in the Texas heat, they finally get to put their talents up to the test in a regular season game. Tonight, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats will kick off what they hope to be a historic season in one of the most historic stadiums in all of Texas high school football.
Little technical,
all right, we're good now.
Little technical difficulties.
We're good now. Like you were saying, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Well, it's a real game. We get to see two teams go at it tonight. It's not a scrimmage. It's not the blue and white practice at Sulphur Springs Gerald Prim. This is a real game at the Tomato Bowl, and I'm really excited.
I am too, dude. It's been a long time. I think Corey was telling us before the game it was like 280 days or something like that since we've gotten to see this team play football. And again, we talked about it a ton throughout the course of the scrimmages and everything, but it couldn't have been a better year one for Faircloth and his team. And I think it's been a long time, but the expectations are high.
Yeah, again, if you've heard anything before tonight, last year there was a lot of internal expectations. This year I think there are a lot of external expectations. You make a run at district last year. You make a run to the playoffs. Come up short in a lot of people's eyes. I think a lot of people were hoping to get that first-round playoff win. I think this year, obviously, we don't want to look past tonight, but there's further goals in this year. But I'm Mr. Go 1-0, and so none of that matters but the Jacksonville Indians tonight.
Yes, that was for anyone that doesn't know. We have one of our favorite segments of the pregame show is Hump's Keys to Victory, and that was one of them every week last year.
That I'm just going to go. I won't even include that in any Hump's
It's
Keys
a given
to
at this
Victories.
point.
That's going to be a given.
Right.
Go 1-0 this week. Everything you do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is all about winning that week. We can't win 2 games tonight. We can't make the playoffs tonight, but we can go out and play our best against the Jacksonville Indians.
I agree. Now, y'all don't go anywhere. Like we said, we are going to get to Hump's Keys to Victory here in a little bit. But before we go much further, I do want to start in introducing to y'all some of our advertisers for this season. And we've got to start with the person who is responsible for the pregame show, which is Shelby Gamble with CBJ Custom Apparel. Shelby Gamble is your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. She takes a customer service approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. Give her a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs. Ryan, if it's okay with you, I kind of want to keep the same format that we had last year. And let's start with Jacksonville. This is a team who, obviously, we opened the season against last year with a 15-point win. And Dave Campbell's has us as a 15-point favorite again tonight. Obviously lost a couple players like Devin Quinn from last year. But it seems like, one, you have another McCown at quarterback.
Yep.
We've got Jermaine Taylor.
Different McCown.
A different McCown who I think we had even heard might be just as good or better.
Yes. Nephew of Josh McCown, 15-year NFL vet.
And the son of Randy McCown, who is an A&M quarterback.
Sam Houston grad. I had to throw that in there. But, yeah, just obviously NFL bloodline. He's playing quarterback. That's a good step in the right direction. And D1 talent at receiver. And I think we're going to see a lot of him. He fills out nicely. We're watching him in pregame. He definitely fits the part.
That is number 3, Jermaine Taylor, who you're going to want to keep an eye on. Like you said, we got to see him in the pre-games, and he is looking very strong.
And I thought last year, we did beat him by 15, but it wasn't a completely lopsided game.
Right.
It probably wasn't a 15-point game. Dave Campbell's does have us as a 15-point favorite tonight. And I really do think that Jacksonville could be a sneaky team, and it's week 1.
Right.
We're on the road.
Anything could happen.
There is no, I think lines in a high school game is kind of silly.
Agreed. Especially
there is a multitude of things that can happen and will happen.
Right, especially for week 1.
Exactly.
Like, who knows?
Yeah.
I do want to ask, is there anything from the scrimmages that you liked or would like to see more of, less of, that sort of thing?
No, I think that the scrimmages, you watch those kind of with, what are we really going to be this year?
Right.
Because who knows? We might have been really trying something that week that we're not going to do. We might have not shown something that we are going to do. One thing I want to touch on, obviously we've got a great quarterback in Brady Driver. We've got good weapons on the outside. But the three-headed monster at running back that we're going to see bits and pieces of this season, it's going to be a lot of thunder and lightning action.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see that trio of running backs. I will say, kind of to your point, talking about in scrimmages, it's tough. It's almost like spring training in baseball. I'm working on certain things. Coach Faircloth did make a point in that second scrimmage against Wills Point that Wills Point ran man coverage essentially the entire game, and there were things that he wanted to get a look at but just couldn't.
Right.
And that's tough because especially that's your last little bit against real competition before your regular season game. But I feel really good about everything we saw in the scrimmages. I think offensively, ton of weapons return, and we can go ahead and start talking about some of those. If anything, the defense would be the quote-unquote question mark. But
Right.
I think early in the season, it might take a little bit of time to get rolling. But I think by the time you get to district, I think this defense can be as good as the offense maybe.
Well, and with the defense, I always like to talk about that early in the year, you want the defense to, I guess, progress faster than the offense because the defense has the easy part of just flying around and hitting somebody.
Right.
Offensively, there's a lot of schematics that we've got to work out. We've got to work out timing with Brady and Skyler. We've got to work out, three-step drop, minus drop, all these things. And I think that the Wildcats, we're going to have some hiccups tonight offensively. That is the nature of early high school football. But I do think the defense, you talked about, me and you had a conversation, maybe it was a question mark. But I think they're going to fly around tonight and really give Jacksonville a run for their money.
Ryan, we've got a ton to get to throughout the remainder of this pregame show, so y'all don't go anywhere. But first, we are going to hear from some of our advertisers, and we'll be right back.
Our family-owned hardware store since 1994. Here at Hooten's Hardware, we offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square foot of materials in stock, we're sure to have everything you need for any job. We only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is our top priority. Our staff is knowledgeable and experienced and happy to assist you in finding the right materials for your next project. So stop in and experience the Hooten's Hardware difference today. And remember, we're more than just nuts and bolts.
Shelby Gamble, your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. At CBJ, I take a customer service-centered approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. I will work side by side with you throughout your embroidery, screen print, or sublimation project to ensure everything turns out great. Choose from our selection of high-quality materials and watch your business shine. Give me a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs.
We're back again. Thank y'all so much for spending the season opener with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. We're going to get to my favorite segment of the pregame show in just 1 second, which is Hump's Keys to Victory. But before we do, there's one more, one of our friends I want to tell you about, and that is Cody Drug. They're doing a very cool, not only giveaway, but a give back. Corey, I think you have that. Yes. Okay. So they are giving away this Yeti cooler with the Sulphur Springs Wildcats logo all over it and everything. There are 2 ways to enter. You can go to Cody Drug and you can enter in person while you're there. Maybe get a B12 shot. If you would have went today, which they have already gotten a ton of entries, I have to say, but you would have seen Chloe and I. We were getting B12 shots today. We're big fans of Cody Drug and the B12 shots. You can enter that way, or the night of the home opener, which will be Friday, September 8th. Before the game, Cody Drug is going to have a tent set up on the south side of Gerald Prim Stadium. You can go enter there. And the cool thing is, for every entry that they get, Cody Drug is going to donate $1 to your Sulphur Springs Wildcat Marching Band. And here at Chad's Media, we wanted to get involved as well, so we will be matching that. So essentially every donation, or every entry rather, will be a $2 donation. Right. And it's a very, very, very cool giveaway that we're doing here. So go to Cody Drug, get a B12 shot, and enter for a chance to win. Are you ready for Hump's Keys to Victory?
I feel like I've been waiting 280 days for this. I'm born for this, Tyler.
Right.
So, number one, it's time to strap it up. And what I mean by that is it's not a scrimmage. It's not playoffs. This is the real deal. We cannot for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats to succeed tonight, we can't wait until the second half to realize this is a real football game.
Right.
This is win or lose. You're guaranteed 10 of these, okay? There is no life past the playoffs until you make it to that. We are guaranteed 10 opportunities this season. The seniors, in the seniors' minds, they've got 10 more of these.
Right.
Okay, you got to look at it that way. And you never know. This could be it. You have to play every game like it is the last one. And so strap it up, get ready. This is the real deal.
Love it.
Number two.
Are you ready?
Make the easy plays.
Make the easy play.
I said that a lot last year. I said it in the scrimmage, but I mean it. It's as simple as on a 5-yard out, make the easy completion. Don't do too much. Brady rolls out. He's got a lane to run. Take it. He's an athlete. Early in the season, there's going to be hiccups. There's going to be turnovers. There's going to be ups and downs. But if you can strive to make the easy play, Sulphur Springs is going to come out on top more times than not.
Agreed.
And number 3, win the turnover battle. Early in the season, like I said, there are going to be a lot of turnovers, and I'd almost bet whoever does win the turnover battle tonight will win this football game.
Yeah, especially like you said, last year it may have been a 15-point game, but it was low scoring, 21-6, I believe was the final. And, I mean, if you would have lost the turnover battle, let's say a couple of unforced turnovers, Jacksonville very well might capitalize on that. So
Absolutely.
I agree with you. I think win the turnover battle, and of course, the obvious one.
The obvious one, and just forever, that's a Humps key to victory. Go 1-0 this week.
Go 1-0
You
this
can't win
week.
2 games. You can't make the playoffs tonight. You can't win district, but you can go 1-0.
Agreed. Last year, one of the things we do is kind of give a prediction on player of the game, which is brought to you by the Way Bible Church this year. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff with that later, so stick around, something in the post-game show. I think we mentioned it already a time or two.
We did hint at it in the
yes.
scrimmage, I think, the first scrimmage.
But stick around tonight for the Way Bible Church player of the game, and we'll be getting post-game interviews with Ryan Humphries, so that'll be cool. But yeah, we would give predictions last year. You feeling ready to give a prediction?
I feel like just in the nature of it being week 1, we've got to go an offensive player because I think it could be a high-scoring game tonight on both sides. I'm going to go if he's not already a fan favorite, who's going to be a fan favorite this year. I'm going Skylar Lewis.
Okay.
I feel like that might be the easy pick.
You spent all year referring to him as my favorite sophomore last year.
Yes, well, he's going to be my favorite junior.
Yes.
So.
I think I'm going to go in the same vein as you. I do like the idea of it being offensive. I think early in the year last year, we saw them rely on Malachi Rowland a ton. I do think we're going to see something similar. Ollie, you've been mentioning a trio of running backs this year.
Yep.
I'm going to go sneaky pick Cam Jefferson.
And Cam Jefferson, played a lot of linebacker last year, converted over to running back, going to kind of be the short yardage back,
right.
but
you
might
refer to him
transition
as Derrick Henry.
Yes, might transition into an every down back. He looked really impressive in the scrimmages, and I think you guys are going to like what you see out of him.
Yeah, I agree. While we're have a minute here, we're talking about returning players and everything. I say we stick with it. Obviously, Brady Driver coming in for his senior year. We already know he's been getting looks, he's been getting offers and everything. This is a huge year for him, and we do this with you a lot. But can we get kind of inside the head, because you were in that position as well, a senior quarterback going into your final year of high school, probably got some college looks already. Kind of put us in Brady's shoes right now.
Physically, you can always do your best to get better, but I think Brady, the biggest thing for him this year to have even more success than he's already have is going to be mentally. What it takes to be a QB1 at a Texas high school football town. It's tough. There's a lot of outside noise. When things are going good, everybody loves Brady. When things are going bad, everybody hates Brady. That's the nature of the beast. But I think Brady can handle it. I think that he is matured this offseason. I think he's going to be a good leader this year. He's got the talent, but for him to take the next step, how he performs mentally, well, that's what's going to decide it.
Right. Moving on to the running back group. Again, we've been mentioning it already, but we got the trio, Malachi Rowland, who I know did get a little banged up in that second scrimmage. I'm curious to see how much we'll see of him tonight. That might be more of a caution thing. Wait till a little later. I don't know.
I want to say last year against Jacksonville, he had a huge game.
He did. He had almost 100. It was 98 rushing yards, a pair of touchdowns. He was big. But you also got, as we've already mentioned, Cam Jefferson and Rose Luke, who we got to see a little bit of last year. I think this trio in a different offense could go off for crazy numbers, but I think even with the weapons they have, we know the offensive line is good, and we'll get to them in a second, but I think it's going to be a great year for this trio.
Absolutely. No, I think so. And honestly, when you have 3 guys that can carry the rock like that, maybe early you work all 3 of them in, and then whoever has a hot hand, roll with it. Yeah. If it's a team that can't handle the scat back, maybe you go Malachi, more of a balanced attack, you go Rose Luke, and a smaller defense, not going to be able to bring down Cam Jefferson, bringing the power back. And so very Thunder and Lightning-esque, and I'm really excited to see that.
Looking at this kind of receiving core, and, it's funny because you lose C.J. Williams, who's playing at the college level now, Cooper Faircloth, Matt Mitchell, and for a lot of teams, it would maybe be a down year this year for the pass catchers, but I think this is a great group of pass catchers. You've got Skylar Lewis, who had 7 touchdowns last year. You've got Jackson Hare back, who was a big part of the team last year. Wyatt Watson has looked great in the scrimmages. You've got Grayson Reams coming back.
You haven't mentioned a senior until Grayson Reams.
You've got Chris Adams, Tristan Hankins. It's literally an unlimited amount of options.
Well, and again, we lost multiple starters at that playmaking position last year, and I would argue that this group is better. Top to bottom, I just feel like there's a lot of guys that can do well with the ball in their hands. Obviously, Skylar Lewis is one of the more exciting players that we've seen in a while. Sophomore newcomer of the year, has NFL blood. I mean, he's got it all. He's going to have a huge year. But the names behind him, I really think can greatly contribute to this offense.
I think so, too. And they're playing behind a great offensive line. You've got guys like Vincent Johnson, Jeff Stevenson, who played as a freshman last year.
Yeah, big offensive line.
I think we did see in that Lindale game, which the Lindale might be one of, if not the toughest team they're going to see all year. So I think it was great to get that level of competition in the scrimmages. But I think, again, because it's mainly sophomores, it might be some hiccups in the beginning, but I think, especially by the time district gets here, this is a very talented group, and I think they're going to help this offense out tremendously.
I will say, even with the young roster, we had so many young guys last year that got that first taste of Friday Night Lights, because it is different than Thursday.
Right.
It is different than 8th grade with the freshmen that we had last year. You're not playing like yourself in a way. You're tentative. You're not going all out. You're thinking before you're doing. And this year, even with the underclassmen like Skylar, Jackson, Jeff Stevenson, those guys that have got a taste of Friday Night Lights, they're just going to go out and enjoy it tonight. They're going to go play and be themselves.
Rob, before we get to the defense, do we want to give some advertisers a chance to get some words in real quick, and then we'll go with the defense?
Jake's, your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment. We have something for everyone, from live bands on Saturdays, kids eat free Tuesdays, wing Wednesdays, and happy hour all day on Thursdays. Come for lunch, dinner, or late night snacks. Our freshly cooked meals will make you feel right at home. Whether you're looking for a hearty burger, some tasty wings, or just a cold drink, we've got it all. With a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices, Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcat game every Friday night. Muddy Jake's, where the food is always hot and the fun never stops.
Springs is hiring home building team members. Join an energetic, collaborative team and play a part in opening doors to a better life for families across the country. Home building team members, starting pay is $20 an hour with opportunities to grow. We provide excellent benefits, including paid time off and volunteer time to support causes that you care about. Join our team and build your career with Clayton. Interested in becoming a part of the Clayton Sulphur Springs family? Call 903-439-0242 and apply today.
Your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter the most. I understand that no two families need the same covers. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs, from auto, home, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. Don't just take it from me, but from one of my clients who has stated, it has been the easiest insurance buying experience I've ever had. Life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself for your family?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close to kickoff here at the Tomato Bowl here in Jacksonville. Again, I want to thank every single one of you for spending the season opener with us here at Chaz Media and Front Porch News. And again, I got to give one more shout out to our good friend Shelby Gamble for making all of this possible, for being our pregame advertiser. Shelby Gamble with CBJ Custom Apparel. Again, she's your East Texas corporate sales rep. Year one under Coach Faircloth and Company was a huge Takes success for
this
service approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. Give her a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs. Ryan, how are we feeling? We're 8.5 minutes away. Where are the vibes right now?
I'm tell you what, at this point in time, 8 minutes before the game, I was always nervous, and it wasn't nervousness because I wasn't prepared, I couldn't handle it. It was because I was so excited. I had put so much time and effort into it this summer that I cannot believe we're getting the opportunity to finally play a real game. And so I hope that the Sulphur Springs Tunnel is feeling that way right now, and I'm positive that they do.
Yeah, I agree with you. Again, we were talking about some of the players to watch, and I said we would get to the defense in just 1 second. We'll go the same way. We'll start with the defensive line. There are a number of returning, big contributors like Zach Thomas. He was solid last year. My guy Nathan Andrews. I love Nathan, and I mention it all the time, but I love Nathan.
Before you said it, I was thinking to myself, man, Tyler Lennon's guy was Nathan Andrews last year. But no, it's going to be a big year.
I want to give him a shout out. He's just a nice kid. At Meet the Wildcat, he pulled me and Corey aside, and he's like, well, y'all, I want to introduce y'all to my mother. And we're like, yeah,
Wow,
of course,
look at
man,
there.
for sure. So big shout out to Nathan, and he's a baller. And I think going into his junior season, I think it's going to be a big year for Nathan.
Again, it's one of those deals. He's playing defensive line for the very first time on a Friday night last year. At the end of the year, he really started to shine, and so I think out of the gates, he's going to be a player to watch out for.
If you move to the next group, the linebackers, someone that I didn't know a ton about coming into the scrimmages and now is one of my favorite players, Braxton Wall. He was incredible in the scrimmages, and it's funny, he's wearing that number 12, very reminiscent of Braden Morris from last year. Of course, you got guys like Alex McCormick, Alex the intern, who is Alex King. For anyone that doesn't know, he interns with us here at Chad's Media during the non-football seasons, run cameras. I liked this linebacking group.
Yeah, Laren
Laren
Vaughn.
Vaughn,
Vaughn had a great year last year.
Big fan of Laren Vaughn.
He seemed to be in on the action more times than not, and so I think that's another player that early in this season we can see a lot out of.
Yeah, and then obviously the DBs. I think this might be, especially early in the season, it might be your strongest group defensively. Obviously, Austin Chaney plays a big role in this team. Ty Bybee was great last year. He's kind of filling in for that Riley Hammond's role from last year. Grayson Hardy as well. I mean, I think it could be a big year from the secondary.
Absolutely, and Tyler, I feel like we have a lot of depth, and that's a big role in football because the best ability is availability, and the more depth you have, the more likely you are to have guys on the field at all times because there are going to be injuries. That is the nature of football. There's going to be an injury at some point, so when that happens, it's lucky that we have the depth for somebody to step up and fill that spot.
Ryan, we've got about 5.5 minutes left. We were doing this once a game last year, so I think it's only right that we carry it over. I don't need a score per se, but do you have a final prediction before we get we got about 5 minutes left.
Man, I did say high scoring. I said it's going to be a big offensive night. And I am going to go. I'll give you a score.
Oh,
I'm going to go Wildcats. Wildcats 41. Jacksonville. I'm trying to think. 41-31. Sulphur Springs over Jacksonville.
41-31. Okay,
high scoring affair. That's my prediction.
Nice. Earlier today, which this was before everyone got there, we were in the office, and Chad gave a similar one. I think he said like 42-21, 42-17, somewhere in that range. I'm kind of with y'all. I do think the Wildcats score a lot tonight, but they're 15-point favorites. Maybe I'm being optimistic here, but I think they cover that and then some. I think it might early in the game, a few hiccups here and there, but I think we're going to get rolling. And I think Sulphur Springs, like you said, I think they do score a lot of points tonight, set the tone early. And I think once the defense gets some confidence, gets a few drives behind them, I think we're going to start seeing some stops. And something we didn't see a ton of in the scrimmages, but I'm hoping forcing some turnovers. We didn't see a ton of those in the scrimmages.
Well, and another thing, I'm sitting here thinking about what I saw in the scrimmage, what I liked in the scrimmage. In scrimmages, you're taking away one of Brady's best aspects, and that's extending the play, doing something with his feet, moving the pocket, making a big throw outside of the pocket. That doesn't happen in a scrimmage. They blow it dead. You don't get to see all that. Brady is talented in that field. That makes him the quarterback that he is. So, expect to see Brady move around in the pocket and extend the play.
Agreed. We've got 4:20 until game time here, and for anyone that doesn't know, obviously for the national anthem, we're kind of going to step out of the way and everything, but I'm fired up, man. Again, I want to thank everyone so much for hanging out with us. We had a great year one here on Chad's Media and Front Porch News, and it was a great year for the Wildcats. I think two things are true. I think it's going to be an even better year for the Wildcats, and I think it's going to be an even better year for us here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News.
I was going to say, and if this is your first time joining us, you weren't able to catch any of the scrimmages, welcome back.
Yeah.
We're very excited for year two. We're so honored to have this privilege to be calling Sulphur Springs Wildcat games on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. And year two is going to be better.
It is. We've already introduced some things. Like you said, if you didn't get to see the scrimmages, you wouldn't know. But we've already introduced
really excited
some
tonight.
things.
Yeah,
it's about to be fun. It's about to be fun. We've got the Wildcats getting ready to come out of the tunnel, which I guess it's been 280 days. Who goes first? Jacksonville goes first?
Oh, no, man. The away team goes first.
Okay, I thought so, but yeah.
Tyler, I think we should start a segment this year. Let's rate the other team's tunnel.
Ooh, I like that.
You like that?
I do like that. This is a strong start from Jacksonville.
Yeah,
they've got a nice tunnel.
It could be a tad bigger. I feel like it may be It's a little small, but you've got the Indian headdress going. Certainly fits the mascot.
They're getting hyped over there.
Scale 1 to 10, probably a 6.
Oh, Jacksonville's going first.
Jacksonville ran first.
Okay.
I don't feel like that's – I don't know. I feel like the away team always goes first. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought so too, but I guess not. Well, usually you got to think the band's playing, and then the other team kind of comes out afterwards. So
I guess so.
We're almost ready. It looks like your boy Austin Chaney, the one carrying the flag. And for the first time this year, here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Coming off a 7-win season, and obviously you and I have done a lot of talking here and there. I think it's going to be even more this year. I think 8 or more. I really do.
I like that. Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know that we ever wore white top with blue bottoms.
I don't know that we did either. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Almost positive we were either white on white or blue on blue, and I think it's a great look.
It is a great look. I thought I remembered a lot of white on white, but I'm really not sure.
At Sam Houston, I'll say my favorite uniform was white tops, orange bottoms. That was always my favorite look.
One of my favorite.
So it's a clean look.
One of my favorite college looks, and it's more of one of the more basic ones. But I always really liked the Texas white on white. I thought that always looked very clean.
Texas uniforms they're so simple. That's why they don't do any type of alternate uniforms. They keep it simple.
That is true. Got just under 2 minutes before we get rolling here again. Ryan and I will step out of the way for the national anthem. But other than that, y'all are stuck with us for the next few hours, and it looks like we're getting that started right now. And we are ready for some Texas high school football here at the Tomato Bowl. Before we go any further, I want to start giving a shout-out to some of our advertisers, starting with our good friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. When you work with Katie, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor with passion, who's really passionate about finding you and your family the perfect home, be sure to call her at 903-243-2304. And again, want to give a big shout-out to the good people over at Essential Business Solutions. 1 second, I will give you all their read. I think we were about to do it looks like we're about to do something anyway. Want to make sure they get the time they deserve, so I don't want to start a read while we're in the middle of a prayer.
Looks like
or
we're
something.
about to get to the coin flip.
Okay, then I will go ahead and tell you about our good friends at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere, so let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. For managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions. They made technology accessible. Ryan, I ask you this every time. I think we agree on this, but tails never fails, or where are you going there?
Man, anytime I was captain, I went tails never fails. I feel like I was probably over 500 in that department.
Nice.
But what I'm thinking is, I feel like we switched it up about midway last year. I felt like we did a lot of deferring, but then we started taking the ball. Am I crazy? I think we switched
I agree
it up.
with you. Hot take.
Go ahead.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Let
I'm
me go
with
score.
it, man.
Yeah.
I feel better about our offense, preseason wise, and so if we can start with the ball and go out and get 7 points, I feel pretty good about that.
I 100% agree with you.
Does look like Jacksonville is going to start with the ball.
Okay.
So But
I'm also fine with
just
that.
as much as going down and getting 7 points is huge. Starting out on defense, getting a big stop, and then going to get 7 points is maybe bigger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a chance, like we said, I think this defense wants a chance to prove that they can be just as strong as last year's defense was, and this is a chance for you to immediately go out there, get a quick stop, and
I thought you were going to allude to this is a chance for this defense to go out and get a really cool nickname for me to come up with.
It is also
because
that.
I think I decided in the scrimmage that we can't just coin this team the Blue Barrage just yet.
I agree.
We got to see it.
I agree.
We got to see it. Last year's defense early in the year was just flying around, tenacious. Really loved how they got after it. Hence the Blue Barrage.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. It very well might be the Blue Barrage again. It might not. Only time will tell. Speaking of time, I think one of the things we're going to be adding this year, you're not going to have to listen to me give the time every 5 seconds. We're going to have a clock. Ryan, I'm pumped, dude.
I know.
I
just feel the energy. It's a beautiful setting. We're at a beautiful stadium. It's cool in the press box, but it's looking like maybe we're getting a little cooler weather out there. The fans are starting to fill up the stands. I'm pretty pumped, Tyler.
I'm feeling it. I'm ready
pretty
to go.
pumped.
Again, thank you to every single one of you for spending your Friday night here with us at Front Porch News and Chad's Media. Hopefully you choose anytime you can't make it to the game to spend your Friday nights with us. Ryan and I will be here either way. Eric Rodriguez on the kickoff. And he's someone we didn't get to mention, but he was great on the soccer team last year, only a sophomore, so he very well could be our kicker for the next few years.
Kind of got a pooch setup here, Tyler.
It does.
And here we go.
That's exactly what it's going to be. Up to about the 32. And they're there pretty quickly.
Oh, man. I miss the first tackle of the year. I talked about it in the scrimmage. The first time I got tackled, it was like, man, we're here. We can do it. We can do it.
We're feeling it. And here is your first look at the Sulphur Springs Wildcat defense. Take a look at some of these players to watch real quick. Obviously, like we said, Nathan Andrews, going to be a very big year from him entering his junior season, kind of one of the anchors on the defensive line. Day-Day Hall, this kid is a beast. Every time we've gotten to see him, he's been a beast so far. Braxton Wall, who I mentioned earlier, I think he's going to be probably your kind of premier linebacker for this team. Ty Bybee was huge last year, kind of getting a chance to be the safety of this secondary. Truth Holmes, another one who's been a monster so far on that defensive line. Giovanni Solis, again, I mean, this is a strong defensive line. First snap of the season. It's going to be a solid little game there.
Tyler, I'm pretty positive this is the big bruiser from last year.
I think so.
He gave us a little bit of trouble. Obviously a big kid, hard to bring down. And so I do expect to see a heavy usage out of him tonight.
Real quick, a few more players to watch. Grayson Hardy, obviously Coach Hardy's son. We got Laren Vaughn, who you and I already talked about earlier. Love this addition. Zachary Thomas, another one we mentioned. It's a pitch to the outside. And it's going to be very close.
Tyler, that was very Sunday Night Football.
It was. We got one more for you, I think. Austin Chaney, there he is. He was a late addition. We had to get him in.
All we'll need to add is what elementary school they went to. Again. You know what I'm saying?
Good call.
Got a reverse here.
And there is Nathan Andrews trying to bring it down. He's still going, making his way to the outside. There's Braxton Wall and a few Wildcats. Ty Bybee's in there. The ball's on the ground, but I think
we are going to get a whistle there, but maybe a quick one.
Maybe. Either way, it's going to bring up second and long.
Now, that is Jermaine Taylor. That's the Division I talent receiver that we talked about in the pregame. He's going to touch the ball a lot tonight. Starting out the game with a reverse to get the ball in his hands. He tried to do a lot there, but
second about 12 or 13. Trying to make their way to the outside again. I believe that was Zach Thomas, the first man on contact there.
Really swarming well to the ball, Tyler.
Yeah. And again, this is something we saw in the scrimmages. The opposing team might get a first down to start, but then you kind of buckle down, and before things can get out of hand,
red zone defense was very good in the scrimmages.
It was.
But you got to kind of have a bend, don't break type deal with the defense, and I think we're going to be good at that tonight.
Might be our first look at the pass game. It is. That one incomplete.
Nathan Andrews in the backfield.
So he's been talking to us a little bit, and he's told us that he obviously is primarily a defensive end, but he also plays some linebacker, and he even said that he'll be used in coverage some. So,
sweet.
Yeah.
Tyler's going to bring on the punt unit for Jacksonville. Special teams, man, it's going to make a difference early in the year. There are going to be special team mistakes, and you don't want to be on the bad side of that. And it's a perfect opportunity for Sulphur Springs to really open this thing up and make a play on special teams.
Like we saw in the scrimmages, we got Wyatt Watson and Skylar Lewis back there. He does get the punt off. And it goes out of bounds.
A little Oski action.
Yeah.
That's when bad punt, wildly punt.
To make your dream of owning a new home a reality, look no further than Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. A little over an acre of land, complete with rock driveway and a spacious 2-car garage on a solid concrete slab. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is offering you the chance to buy this incredible lot and pick out the perfect home. Visit Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs today and let us help you turn this beautiful lot into your very own sanctuary. Come see me and my team at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs.
And the first offensive play from scrimmage, Skylar Lewis getting involved early. It's going to be a gain of about 5. Do you want to look at some of these players to watch on the offensive end? No, we already talked about some of them, but of course your quarterback Brady Driver coming back for the senior season. Already getting some looks there. Cameron Jefferson going to be a big night for him. Big season for him. I'm excited for him. Obviously, Rose Luke in the backfield as well. That's who we've got on the field at the moment. Got Malachi Rowland, who's a big part of that trio as well. Skylar Lewis, a man you've already seen once tonight. Brady keeping it himself, but he's passing. And it is complete, rather, all the way up close to the 30. That is Chris Adams. He had a great year last year as just a sophomore. Already seeing him get involved early, Ryan.
Tyler, that play, it's kind of a win-win for Sulphur Springs. If the corner stays with the receiver, Brady's going to have a huge lane to run. Brady reads it correctly, corner bites on it, dumps it over his head. Big pickup for the Wildcats.
Corey and I were out at practice, I believe that was Tuesday of this week, and I kept seeing them run that play, and I was curious if we were going to see it this week, and already seeing it. Already up to the 32. A quick pass out to Skylar Lewis. Skylar has it in his hands. And another solid game of about 5. So it's already a couple catches, about 10, 11, 12 yards.
Big screen guy. And any time that you can keep the defense honest with a 2-yard throw and catch. Skylar, obviously great with his feet. He turns a 2-yard catch into an 8-yard gain. That's efficient.
Yeah, he's one of those players, obviously a great route runner, obviously a great deep threat, but just get the ball in his hands however you need to.
He's a great runner. He's strong, he's fast, he's hard to bring down, and so he needs to be touching the football.
Already looking at a 2nd and short. And now it's back to Tristan Hankins. Hankins trying to get to the outside, and he does. Now there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that is.
Do
but it was
think
a huge
that's
game.
going to be offensive holding.
Think so?
Looked like it looked a little handsy on a reverse.
Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree with you there.
Great play call, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was set up nicely. It is going to be negated by the penalty, though.
So we'll see what makes the situation here. Want to give a big shout out to the producer Corey. Already being thrown into the fire this year. We're rolling. So it's going to bring it back to 2nd and about the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. 2nd and 10, maybe? Obviously, I don't have to tell you all the time anymore. 8.5 minutes. That's a cool addition.
Yeah.
Obviously, and we've also added instant replay, which we will at some point here tonight. Once it's, a reason to show it, we'll show it. Brady keeping it himself. And he gets the first down and then some. And for the first time this year, we are in the Bell Concrete Red Zone. Bell Concrete, your hometown concrete supplier. They've been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. They are locally owned, family-oriented, a small business, and they are proud to support the community that they service. Their plants are located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and very soon they'll have a plant in Blue Ridge. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give them a call today at 903-885-3126. It was the Bell Concrete Red Zone last year, and we're glad to have them back.
Brady right there, great job. He didn't have anything open outside. He just took it, got what he could, and that's something we didn't get to see in the scrimmage, and I'm happy to see it tonight.
Yeah. And another quick pass out to Skylar Lewis. And again, another flag.
Man, that's in the position of holding.
Yeah.
And outside, you can get away with a little bit of holding inside the tackle box, but you're almost always going to get caught outside of the numbers, especially in a screen situation. They're looking for that jersey tug, and I think that's what we're going to get there.
Yeah, and I believe that's Wyatt Watson out there. But, dude, one of the things that he really excels at, he is a good blocking receiver.
It just gives a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And blocking really is, you can be a good blocker, but you can be a great blocker with great effort.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see where that brings it back to. Going to be first and long.
Do get behind the sticks on that one.
Yeah, what's that going to be? First and 17. No, sorry. First and there's a pole right. I don't know. First and 15-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Wish that pole was
there. Poor pole placement.
It is.
For the scoreboard, but
I do want to say we want to give a huge shout out to the people of Jacksonville. Lee Traylor, he has been very helpful with Corey and I and all of us here at Chad's Media. Unfortunately, when you're on the road, you're kind of in the hands of the place that you're at, and they've been very accommodating. We want to give a big shout out to them. Ooh. It's going to be a huge loss, and unfortunately just some miscommunication there, bumping into each other.
Again, that's the early in the season mishap. I mean, that's, you're trying to run a kind of a tricky play. Where's this guy go? Where's that guy go? You bump into each other and kind of turn a first and long into a second and worse.
Talk about an early season mishap. I already had my first of the season, so trying to limit those if at all possible. So now second and very long.
Looks like we're going to get Jackson Hare.
All right, is that second
first.
and yeah, Jackson Hare.
It's second in a while.
Second and a while.
The pole is really making it tough on us, but
Brady's going to have 2 to his left, 2 to his right, and Rose Luke in the backfield with him.
Great QB draw position, or just chunk it deep. Just another miscommunication there. Brady saw go. Skylar said to shut it down, which is an effective play call. You really, if you are on the same page, it makes it really hard for the defender to cover. But right there, just a little miscommunication.
Ryan, I think in this situation, it's third and very, very long, obviously, but are you just trying to cut this in half, or are you trying to set up a field goal? What are you doing?
We're going to have to wait and see what our field goal range is on the year. We're going to know that as we go. But, right here, I think you do try to get into field goal range. If you feel like it's a 4-down territory situation, you can't get it all in this one play.
Right.
Cut it in half.
Play action. Brady looking for Skylar, unable to get to him, so that is going to bring up fourth down, and from the 29.
It honestly might be a situation to go for it.
That would be a 46-yard field goal from here.
That's a pretty long field goal, and it's not
ask.
really far enough to punt.
Yeah, it's a big ask. Yeah, no, you're right. If you're not going to kick the field goal, which, again, it's a big ask from your sophomore kicker playing his first varsity game, I think you do have to go for it.
I think you go for it. Not enough room for Brady to punt
It's only
here.
a difference of, again, like you always say, let's say it's a
if you have a
9-yard
touchback,
difference.
if you have a touchback, you're not gaining much. You're better off trying to make a play here. I mean, heck, even if you throw an interception, it's like you punted.
I say just throw it to Skylar Lewis deep. Hope
That's always a really good chance of
and that is what they're going to do.
Man, he had him beat. Now, double coverage from Jacksonville. We talked about that in the scrimmage, but that safety is going to shade over to Skylar Lewis's side often.
Yeah. Before we see our defense for the second time, I want to give a big shout-out to the people at Chick-fil-A. Serving quality food has always been the top priority at Chick-fil-A Sulphur Springs. Whether you're dining in or picking up to go, they guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A customer service. And don't forget, they have catering and delivery available for your next Wildcat watch party. And I want to give a big shout out to the good people at J. Hodge Chevrolet. They have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to find you the car of your dreams. J. Hodge Chevrolet are such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. They're even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads at J. Hodge Chevrolet. And remember, don't overpay. Go see Jay, as we see a big run there on first down. It's going to be second and 3. Man, that running back is big.
Yeah, it's the same kid from last year.
That's Jaden Boyd, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
And a big stop for the Wildcats defense, going to be third and short, and that's Ty Bybee who was able to make the tackle. I think he was maybe helped out by Truth Holmes there as we look at the replay. I do love this instant replay, man. Yeah, you look Ty Bybee getting there.
Just holding on and letting the next defender come clean it up.
That was a big ask for the stop. Now, it's going to be very close, but I think they got it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a really big size high school running back. It's going to take a couple guys to bring him down. And so in short yardage situations for Jacksonville, he's going to carry the load.
Oh, if I'm Jacksonville, I feel very good about my
no question.
My third and short.
No question.
Yeah. Again, we've just seen the one pass attempt so far tonight. So there's a flag.
It's going to have to be false start.
I think this is very telling of what we're going to see for most of the night, don't you think?
I mean, whoever makes the least amount of mistakes tonight is probably going to come out on top. I mean, it's week 1. It's high school football. There's going to be mishaps early, and so we just got to limit those as much as we can.
Now, you know what we haven't mentioned? We've got a Brady versus Brady matchup. Brady McCown versus Brady Driver.
Okay.
Speaking of, Brady McCown dropping back to pass. He's got his man. He's got the catch. The ball gets out, but it is out of bounds, and there was the man you mentioned, Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, that's a D1 level arm thrown to a D1 level receiver.
Yeah.
Obviously, that connection is going to be really good all year for the Indians. And early in the season, go to your guys. Go to who you know is going to make a play. And I think that's what Jacksonville is looking for right now.
It's going to be 2nd and 6, I think, from the 44. Another give.
Great second effort there.
Absolutely.
I thought that was a gain of 3 or 4, and
I
it turned
did
out
too.
to be a gain of 12.
I did too, and they're trying to go quick. Getting just past the 50, it looks like. That one going to be incomplete. And it looked like the Wildcat defense sniffed that out pretty well.
Yep, I think so.
I think even if that's a completed pass, it's not accomplishing a ton probably. So we'll see 2nd and 10 from either right at the 50 or the 49. It looks like the 49. Brian, I always say this, but I hate how quickly the games go. Like, I sit up here all night with you.
It's 4 minutes left in this quarter. It's flying by.
Play action. McCown dropping back to pass deep. Oh.
Yeah,
No flag.
I'm going no flag there. I think he kind of ran into our guy. We sent the safety over top, kind of like they did to Skyler on our end when we had it. I'm going good call there.
Yeah,
no penalty.
That was the combo of Grayson Hardy and Austin Chaney. A couple of players to look out for, and that's going to be 3rd and 10. I don't know. If I'm Jacksonville again, we just talked about it, but I might run and try to cut it in half.
Just depends. If you're comfortable with going for it, 4th and 5, 4th and 6, I think running the ball here is not a bad option. If you're not, then you probably need to throw and see what we get out of it.
I thought it was maybe going to be a false start, but there is no call.
Got a
Pass
jailbreak.
is complete.
That's not going to work.
Braxton Wall wrapping him up, and he is already off to a solid start here to his varsity career. That's going to bring up 4th down.
We're really
4:20 left in the first.
We're really all over the screens, or reverses, or any tricky. That's a jailbreak screen where they kind of pull out the offensive lineman, get an extra head start in front of that screen, and Sulphur Springs sniffed it out quickly.
So again, it'll be the second punt. It'll be the second punt of the night for Jacksonville. Strong start from the Wildcat defense. Again, Skylar Lewis and Wyatt Watson back to return. Play clock down to 2. They do get the snap off.
We do have a flag on this one.
Wyatt Watson choosing to return that one, though he's not able to make much of it.
It's either going to be not enough men on the line of scrimmage, offsides on Sulphur Springs. It's right there at the line of scrimmage, so it's got to be something pre-snap.
Yeah. The Wildcat offense looks to take the field.
Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. I'm also the proud mother of 2 boys and an officer in Mother's Culture Club. I understand the importance of a safe and supportive community for your family. That's why I'm passionate about helping people find their perfect home. When you work with me, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about helping you find the perfect home, make sure to give me a call. I look forward to helping you.
And there's our good friend Katie Adair. It's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Their second drive of the night to give to Rose Luke. Rose Luke trying to find some room. Just a good, strong run. Gain of about 4, maybe. Dude, I'm loving the Tomato Bowl.
Oh, I know. Neat setting for sure.
And again, I don't know how fans feel, probably very differently, but it feels nice up here. So
Yeah.
I'm vibing right now, man. It's a Friday night. I'm getting to hang out with my favorite person to spend Friday nights with on my favorite place to spend Friday nights, Chad's Media and Front Porch News. Brady keeping himself on the outside. Could be 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Really hoping for a better start to this drive for the Wildcats. You get all the way into the Bell Concrete red zone, but you walk away without points. Really needs, after 2 stops from your defense, need to get some points on the board, and it's a little bit of a slow start to this drive. 3rd and 10. Got a pair of receivers to his right. Skylar Lewis, the lone receiver, to his left. Brady dropping back, looking this direction, and it is incomplete.
Just pretty cloudy in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, usually Brady is incredibly safe with the ball. A little bit of a dangerous window right there trying to make something happen, but looks like the punt team is going to come out for the Wildcats.
Yeah, junior linebacker Michael Miles. He read that one well and was able to get a hand on it. So 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in this first quarter, and even though we were expecting a high-scoring game, neither team, they've had the ball twice, not been able to do anything with it.
I was betting on the defense to have a slow start on both sides, but really the offenses are kind of having a slow start.
This will be Brady's first chance to punt this season. And it's a solid punt. Fielded at the 40. Able to stay up, but barely. And he does get all the way up to the 45 before bringing it
Man,
back
I don't
down.
know that knee wasn't down back here.
I was about to.
Food has always been a top priority. Because chicken is at the center of our menu, we serve only real breast meat without fillers, artificial preservatives, or steroids. In our kitchens, we focus on high-quality, freshly prepared ingredients to serve our customers the best we have to offer. Whether you're eating in or grabbing to go, we guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A service every time. Because it is our pleasure to give you the best experience possible. Call us today or order catering online for a Wildcat Football watch party from your Sulphur Springs Chick-fil-A.
Now, there is a flag on the field, and the refs seem to be talking this one over. Saw a helmet off over there. I don't know. See the Wildcat band. Again, our good friends at Cody Drug doing a very cool giveaway. I think we told you all about this earlier. I don't think I know, but go enter to win a chance to win this Yeti cooler with the Sulphur Springs logo that you're seeing on the screen. You can enter at Cody Drug. Go ahead and get a B12 shot while you're there. Or the night of the home opener, Friday, September 8th, before the game, they'll have a tent set up on the south side of Gerald Prim Stadium. You can enter there as well. Again, for every entry, Cody Drug is going to donate $1. And here at Chad's Media, we are going to match that donation. Cool giveaway and a cool give back.
Tyler, so
speaking of giving back,
there
like
wasn't
giving back some yardage.
Well, there wasn't a flag there. They are going to say that
Cool.
his knee was on the ground because that's exactly where he marked.
And I do think that's probably the right call.
Yes, I do think his knee was definitely on the ground prior to picking up the ball. So Austin Chaney, good salesman job there to get that ball moved back.
Speaking of tonight, at our halftime show, which is brought to you by A&S, you'll get to see the Wildcat Marching Band. We'll tell you more about them here in a little while. That's the Jacksonville offense hitting the field for the 3rd time. We forced 2 punts so far. McCown play action. Deep pass to Jermaine Taylor. He's got it. All the way up to the 35.
Man, they're certainly not scared to chunk the rock. That's a great pitch and catch right there for the Indians.
And I think now that they've got some momentum, now that they've kind of gotten that rhythm going, we might see more and more of that. It's a lot of runs early. There is another one in the group formerly known as the Blue Barrage.
It seems like Jacksonville, kind of their MO is get a first down and then hurry up offense into the first down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do get back to the line quickly. Big shout out to Woody. He likes to text us when we're on air. Speaking of, he'll be back with us hopefully during soccer. McCown gets the pass off. It is complete. Austin Chaney wraps him up, and that is Zeke Whitaker, junior receiver.
DBs are doing a good job of wrapping up and letting another defender come over top and finish the tackle.
Yeah, you're looking at the instant replay here.
I mean, he's got him right there.
Yeah, and Whitaker's a bigger kid, it looks like.
Yeah, and, I mean, DB's just generally speaking smaller guys. And,
right.
and so, just grab on, hold on. The cavalry's coming.
We are into the final minute of our first quarter here at the Tomato Bowl. 3rd and long. Pass is incomplete.
Great breakup by Ty Bobby right there.
It was, and that's a great recovery because it looks like he kind of lost him for a second. Great recovery. I'm a big fan of this secondary we've got, man. I think it's going to be a very big year from Ty Bobby. Just a junior, I believe. Yeah, junior DB Ty Bobby. Now from this situation, it's going to be 4th and 6, and it looks like they'll be going for it.
I think it's the same situation as Sulphur Springs was in.
McCown gets it off, but it is incomplete. Going to be a turnover
Big stop
on
there.
downs.
Big stop. Just bend, don't break.
I agree with
Get
you.
into the red zone. It's totally fine. Sulphur Springs gets them on 4th down. We're moving on.
Before the offense takes the field, I want to give you a chance to talk about our good friends over at Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is hiring home building team members. Home building team members starting pay is $20 an hour with opportunities to grow. They provide excellent benefits, including paid time off and volunteer time to support causes that you care about. Join their team and build your career with Clayton. If you're interested in applying today, call 903-439-0242. And I want to also tell you about our friends at Discount Wheel and Tire. Discount Wheel and Tire at Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires, bringing together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. So we get an incomplete pass on 1st down, bring it up 2nd and 10. Love the people at Discount. Can't talk highly enough about Kristen and all the people over at Discount Wheel and Tire.
We are going to bring in 2 tight ends for this set. You're going to see Grayson Reams kind of in that B-back role a lot this year. We've talked about that. That can be our football vocab of the night. Kind of a tight end, fullback. We're actually putting him out wide. I'm assuming we're going to assuming we're going to motion him in.
And they are. Brady dropping back, looking for Skyler. Skyler.
Just a little long.
Unable to get to it.
I mean, you can tell, Tyler, they're just a tick off. They're just a tick off. Because Skyler, he's got him beat deep there. Brady needs to hold on to it just a bit longer, and then he's got him scot-free running down the field.
Oh, if they connect there, that's a
that's 6 for 6.
69-yard touchdown.
That's 6 for 6 right there. I'm thinking we're going to hear lots of 6 for 6, though.
I think so. Skyler predicted 10 touchdowns, 1,000 yards, and I think we all think that's doable, actually.
I think it's doable, yeah.
I was going to say I think one of those is doable. I think they're both doable, being 100% honest with you. He had 7 touchdowns last year, and now he's kind of the premier receiver of this offense.
No trips left here.
3rd and 10. Looking for Hankins. Unable to get to it. Incomplete.
Man, the Jacksonville defense, I mean, they're right on the hip of the Sulphur Springs receivers. They're really making it tough to throw and catch.
Be another punt situation. And another thing we introduced is, as we all have seen already tonight, we'll see again after the punt, the picture-in-picture for the commercials. That's a fun addition. That and the instant replay, which you've already seen a ton of. Got some cool graphics we've added for players to watch and whatnot.
Ooh, not a great punt.
Not ideal, no.
Not a great punt. That's going to be marked probably short of the 50-yard line, maybe right at it.
Chevrolet, we have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We are proud to offer an extensive selection of new and used vehicles. Our knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. We also provide a top-notch service experience with our state-of-the-art service center and our award-winning team of certified technicians. We're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that we are even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give us a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go see Jay.
Offense for the 4th time.
Yeah, lots of turnover tonight.
Granted, there are just 9 seconds left in this quarter. It'll be the final play, but McCown gets the pass off. It is complete, but for a gain of very little, maybe just a couple. Or no, I guess I miss. That's more of a gain of like 4, I think. I think I'm
Very, very impressed with the DBs tackling tonight. Ty Bobby, Austin Chaney kind of flying around.
I was wrong twice because we're going to get another playoff in this quarter. There is a flag on the play, though. So we see a flag on the final play.
Looks like it's going to be – looks like probably we're going to be lined up in the neutral zone. Either that or they didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage.
And it may have been that. I mean, the flag was thrown very quickly. So like you're saying, it's going to be one of those.
It's got to be one of those, yep.
So we'll wait and see as that does wrap up this first quarter. Defense getting ready to switch sides.
Our refs tonight are not being very demonstrative.
They're not.
I feel like we're having to grab it out of them. What's the call?
As we wait to hear.
They are going to mark it back.
Okay.
So not enough men on the line of scrimmage. Maybe not set. They did try to get a play off quickly.
Again, while we've got a second, I want to thank every single one of you for spending your Friday night here with us on Chad's Media and Front Porch News. Trying to wait to see this call, and I don't know that we're still going to get it.
Tyler, very quick and I don't want to say actionless because defense counts too, but
it does.
I guess pointsless is a better.
And we finally are getting a call, but I don't know. We'll get ready for the second quarter. We'll see where they set up.
It's their first night too.
Yeah, after they've switched sides, we'll see.
Okay, now they've moved it up.
Shop for the right set of Michelin tires for whatever you drive, brakes, or are interested in customizing your ride with a suspension lift kit, you can rely on Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs for accurate, knowledgeable, and friendly automotive and tire services. Since 1994, we have built a solid base of customers and established the reputation of being an automotive repair facility with service you can count on. We believe in personal customer service. We consider it an honor to serve you and our community. For reliable tire and auto repair, look no further than your local Discount Wheel and Tire.
So what is it? Second and what?
There
we go. We're back.
It does
Second
look
and
like it ended up being a penalty on
Okay.
Sulphur Springs. They marked it one way and then decided another.
Is it?
I think it's 1st and 10.
Wait to give Zach Thomas in there.
Chain crew, referees. It is week 1.
Now we got the it's a scrimmage for everybody excuse in the scrimmages.
Yeah, no, this is real deal. This matters.
Finally, we're here in the second quarter, though. Got the Wildcat band playing Seven Nation Army behind us. That's a band classic. Or a sports classic.
So they are showing second down still. I do believe it is second down now.
Now the scoreboard's showing third.
I think it's second.
I think
it's second.
Well, now
yeah,
we're
see, now they're not sure. Ref's not sure. We're not sure.
No one's sure. The only thing we're sure of is got to give a.
I think they got the first down with the penalty. Now, if it was second in inches, then this should be first down.
Yeah.
Because
all I know is
Faircloth is pleading this case. Ref, nobody looks happy right now.
A bit annoyed. All I know is that the Wildcat band killing it with the Seven Nation Army. Yeah, so now the scoreboard is showing second down. Big shout out to producer Corey for telling me that in my ear. Love you, buddy. No mic from producer Corey tonight, but maybe throughout the season. Maybe if he earns the right to have a mic, we'll let him talk a little bit.
Referee Ryan says it's
Yes.
second down from the booth.
Real quick, I gave a shout out to our good buddy Woody, who helps us out during soccer season. I want to give a big shout out to Slade Daniel as well, who also helps us out during soccer season. He gave me a text, let us know he's watching. Love you, buddy. Appreciate all their help during soccer.
I'll tell you what, this is a concerning amount of confusion. I think the penalty gave him first down.
This easy process makes them one of the largest in the industry. With over 30 years in the business, their team of loan experts will work with you to find the loan that fits your needs. They also offer the best furniture and appliances around with great financing and free local delivery. Just visit their showroom or give them a call. D&B Loans is your local loan specialist when you need cash. Trust a hometown business. So I still don't know.
I'm thinking, okay, second down. I see that. Okay, so they did get the first. Oh, now it's first down.
Now it's first down.
Man.
It's first down. First down.
Okay.
From the 43. First and 10 from the 43.
Okay, well.
Dropping back to pass. And it is.
Did kind of get rolled up there.
He did. It's going to move the chains. And we're going to have a player down for a second. Go ahead and see where they marked that at about the 20.
My name is Bill Holden, and along with my business partner Tommy Anderson, we own BT Medical in Sulphur Springs. In our store, you can find lift chairs, hospital beds, and wheelchairs, along with many other necessary medical equipment. We even have a respiratory therapist with a staff willing to help you with your CPAP, so you can get that healthy rest your body needs. If you can't leave the house, we offer convenient delivery and 24-hour on-call services. From all of us at BT Medical, thank you for shopping with us, and please keep your business local at 201 Linda Drive in Sulphur Springs. Remember the name, BT Medical, supplying equipment with care.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a player on the field, so we will wait, obviously, while we have a player on the field down, and we will get some words in from our advertisers.
A day to pick up all their medications at one time. We also offer vaccines and B12 shots to keep you healthy and protected. Take advantage of our fast and reliable delivery service straight to your front door. We're a team that is focused on helping our neighbors and adding value to this community. Make an easy transfer to Cody Drug today. At Cody Drug, we're committed to earning your trust.
Here at J. Hodge Chevrolet, we have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We are proud to offer an extensive selection of new and used vehicles. Our knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. We also provide a top-notch service experience with our state-of-the-art service center and our award-winning team of certified technicians. We're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that we are even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give us a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go CJ.
Clayton Sulphur Springs is hiring home building team members. Join an energetic, collaborative team and play a part in opening doors to a better life for families across the country. Home building team members, starting pay.
We're back live from the Tomato Bowl, 1st and 10 from the 28, in what is still a scoreless game with 11 minutes left to play in the first half. Obviously, good to see the player walking off on his own accord.
It's weird to see number 0 out there.
It is.
I know college introduced that last season, maybe the year before, but the NFL is now going to have number 0.
Yeah.
And so that's, different.
Although we do love to see our number 0, Zach Thomas. McCown dropping back to pass.
Man,
wow.
That's a big play.
What a catch from Jermaine Taylor. That kid is a monster. I honestly thought Grayson Hardy had done a good enough job on the recovery to get to it, but what a play. And we have our first score of the night, and it comes from Jacksonville.
Big time throw by McCown there to fit that in the window. Corner gets some safety help over top, but that is no match for Jermaine Taylor. And like you said, that's going to be the first point of the very young Sulphur Springs football season.
That kid is a monster, and that is a great pass, but a great catch. Now the Wildcat offense will have a little pressure to go see if they can match. Ryan?
Oh, we do have a bad snap, bad hold.
And it is still
that ball's
rolling
going
around
everywhere. It's still on the ground. They're going to blow it dead.
Finally, they're going to blow it dead. I was going to give you your first chance to say.
Yeah, no, that's not how you draw it up for sure. Big, that saves the point. You never know.
That could be huge.
That could matter at the end. I'm sure it will matter.
It very well could, yeah.
Biggest game I ever played in my career. I did the holding duties for Sam Houston. Really rainy weather, national championship. the opposing team fumbles two snap exchanges, and we go on to win that game by 2 points. So, man, you never know. I mean, that could be the difference.
While we're waiting to see the Wildcat offense, I want to give a big shout-out to our friends over at Muddy Jake's. You very well might be watching the game at Muddy Jake's right now. Who knows?
They're showing that live,
They
right
are,
now? Oh,
yes.
That's awesome.
Muddy Jake's is your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment. With a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices, Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcats game every Friday night. Again, love the people at Muddy Jake's, and who knows, you very well might be watching there. Also, big shout-out to the people over at Gary's Pest Control. They help homeowners and business owners control bug and pest problems all throughout East Texas. They immediately assess and address current pest infestations and help you prevent them from happening again in the future. Give them a call today at 866-588-4279. While we got a second, I'll tell you about Weary Pools. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations, Weary Pools has you covered. They take care of the hard work so you can dive in and have fun. Call them today because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
Tyler, big drive here, man. I mean, we really need to get something going offensively, kind of get a little pep in our step, move the ball, convert some first downs. Let's not go 3 and out.
Yeah.
Just move the ball, get a good sustainable drive, and let's get a little more comfortable. We look timid.
We did that pretty well on the first drive, but it definitely these last couple has stalled
I feel
out.
like we look timid though. I think let's get the cobwebs out. Let's get the butterflies gone. This offense is plenty good enough to put up points quickly.
It for sure is.
A little bit in pooch kick range. That's what we're going to get.
Yeah.
Quick, fair catch.
And we'll see the Wildcat offense for the 4th time. Well, we've got a second. When you have a sports injury, Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is the team to trust. With Fellowship Sports Medicine orthopedic surgeon Dr. Christopher Melsakos and Hand Fellowship trained orthopedic surgeon Dr. Christian Douthit, your health is in good hands. To schedule an appointment in Sulphur Springs, call 903-885-6688. It's the Wildcat offense out there for the 4th time tonight. 10 minutes, 34 seconds on the clock here in the first half. See if drive number 4 is the charm. It's a give to Cam Jefferson, and he is a tough runner.
First carry tonight?
It might be.
I think it is.
It might be, and it's a solid gain there. Gain of 5 or 6. Again, I wish I could see the board. There's just a big pole right between. The only thing it's covering up is the distance. So I'm having to try to guess the distance on my own here. You know, one thing we haven't seen from either team is a timeout tonight. Brady will have 1 receiver to his right and 2 to his left. Play action. It's out to Jackson Hare. He's got it. He's got the first down. He's still up.
Oh, my goodness.
He's running down the sideline. All the way.
Man.
Into the red zone.
We'll be careful on that replay. It's going to be real. It's going to be a tightrope finish back here after the catch.
As you see here on the instant replay, a great play design, great play call, and an even better job once he had the ball in his hands.
Whoop!
Down the sideline.
I think he stayed in, Tyler.
I'll
be honest. I'm sitting here looking at it. I think he tight-roped. That was an impressive display of balance for old Jackson Hare.
Driving the ball down the field, a big play.
Yeah.
Will help you out as we are once again for the 2nd time tonight in the Bell Concrete red
I don't
zone.
think you got a reaction out of me because I was so sure that, good gain right there, and then he just kind of popped out for a huge one.
He's looking for Skylar Lewis. Oh, he's got him! Wow. Skylar Lewis!
That's a big boy catch, Tyler.
Skylar Lewis!
6 for 6, and that is just going over top of somebody and
this
saying,
replay,
give me that football.
This kid is a monster. He said he's going for 10 and 1,000. He is now on pace for at least the 10 touchdowns.
You know, that DB right there, he never gets a little bit of an Allen Iverson step over. But, the DB never gets his head around. Skylar Lewis, too athletic, just jumps over him and grabs the football. That's a big play. Quick 6, just as I said we could do.
Exactly. Just
good snap, decent hold, but a good kick. Cats up 7-6.
Your Sulphur Springs Wildcats
Yeah, we were just talking about how this offense is capable of scoring a lot of points quickly, and that's just what the doctor ordered. That's a big drive right there. We needed that for a momentum side of things. But, yeah, I do think that is going to be the first of many touchdowns for Skylar Lewis.
Now, there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure exactly what that would have been. While we're waiting to listen in. Wait, never mind. Looks like we've got an answer. We do have an answer. Either way, we're about to get our kick. And before we do, I want to give a big shout out to the good people at East Texas Physical Therapy. They are a provider of physical therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you will return to their facility for all your rehab needs. Also, it looks like we've got another moment here, so I want to give a big shout out. If you're in the Rockwall or the Dallas area, Erin Neal is the principal agent and owner of Hanby Insurance in Rockwall. Erin began her career back in 1999 and was born and raised in the Dallas area. If you're in the Rockwall and Dallas area, give her a call at 972-285-0381 to see how she can help you today. The kickoff is going to be from the 40. And again, your Wildcats, for the first time this season, have a lead at 7-6. And you were talking about that might the botched extra point might end up being a big deal. And
it almost always is.
Yeah.
I mean, any special teams mishap, can certainly make a difference. Okay, so we do have a penalty on the kick. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats are going to kick from the 45-yard line. Interesting. Now, in this situation, I do really like the pooch kick because it's close enough for a guy on the kickoff team to make a play on it.
Instead, kicking it deep. Okay.
Well, so easy touchback.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for sure. Well, we got a second before we see Jacksonville's offense again for the fifth time. I want to give a big shout out to Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs. Give them a call at 903-885-2187. And some other good friends of ours at Sabo Provisions, they had their whiskey tasting tonight, and you very well might still be there watching the game there. They go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for their valued customers. Their store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Starting this drive, obviously, from the 25, 9 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first half. Wildcats with a 7-6 lead. It's a pitch on first down. That's a strong run.
You know, with 9 minutes here, Tyler, Jacksonville is going to see if they can answer our answer with an answer. I do feel like both teams offensively are starting to get a lot more comfortable.
Play action. Is that going to be our first sack of the night?
Looks like it is. That's going to be Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas, number 0. The senior defensive end. I like Zach. He really showed out during the scrimmages, I thought.
I think Jacksonville, man, sometimes they get set too quickly, and I feel like right there it didn't seem like the offensive line was completely ready for that snap.
If you're a defensive player, Zach Thomas, pretty cool name to have. Zach Thomas, one of the greats of our lifetime defensively.
Just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
So let's bring up third and medium. Just 5 on the play clock. Are we going to see our first timeout of the night? We will.
Going to have to.
We make the loan process easy. Our competitive rates and quick application process make us one of the largest in the industry. With over 30 years in the business, our team of loan experts will work with you to find the loan that fits your needs. We also offer the best furniture and appliances around with great financing and free local delivery. With low rate loans and high quality furniture, we offer a wide selection of styles and designs, plus TVs, mattresses, and much more. Just visit our showroom or give us a call. D&B Loan is your local loan specialist. When you need cash, trust.
And along with my business partner, Tommy Anderson, we own BT Medical in Sulphur Springs. In our store, you can find lift chairs, hospital beds, and wheelchairs, along with many other necessary medical equipment. We even have a respiratory therapist with a staff willing to help you with your CPAP, so you can get that healthy rest your body needs. If you can't leave the house, we offer convenient delivery and 24-hour on-call services. From all of us at BT Medical, thank you for shopping with us, and please keep your business local at 201 Linda Drive in Sulphur Springs. Remember the name, BT Medical, supplying equipment with care.
Well, Ron, it was just a few minutes ago I told you we hadn't seen our first timeout. We finally see our first timeout of the night with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half. It'll be 3rd and about 5 for Jacksonville. McCown dropping back to pass, looking for Taylor. He's got him. Taylor's got the first down and then some, up to about the 45 before finally being wrapped up by, I think, Ty Bybee.
That's a huge conversion right there. The jailbreak screen to the Division I athlete's always a good play.
Yeah, especially on
big
third
first
down
down for the Indians.
It's probably who you're looking for on your third down situations, I would think. It's going to be a give on first down. You know, you brought that up earlier, but something they seem to really like to do after a first down, let's get to the line quick and let's hand it off.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be their thing tonight. They don't do hurry up every play, but kind of go into a just an extra tizzy when they get a first down.
And another give on second down. He's breaking through. He's got the first.
Got to wrap up there. I feel like that was a little bit of lazy arm tackle action, but first down Indians.
You know, obviously it's not too late or anything, but after finally getting your first points on the board, it would have been really clutch to come out here, get a stop, get the ball back.
Absolutely. And again, I think both teams are starting to look more comfortable offensively. Jacksonville is no slouch offense. No. I mean, just look at the guys out there. They've got multiple options on the offensive side of the ball.
McCown dropping back. It is complete. There's a flag on the play. Braxton Wall on the tackle there, along with Laren Vaughn. We'll see what the flag is, rather. No one at this game wants to hear me say this, but it is almost chilly in this booth. I was going to say if you're at the game, you're not hearing us, but I know some people do like to listen to us when they're at the game, which is really cool. We always appreciate that.
Yeah, they're waving the flag off. It was kind of thrown in a weird position. It didn't seem like there was anything going on at that particular moment. So we're going to get
about 2nd and 4.
Second and 4-ish. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you mentioned them being no slouch offensively. A couple Division I talent players.
No question.
And a number of running backs who all run hard. There is a big hit. Couldn't tell exactly who made the hit, but
just multiple Wildcats on the tackle.
Multiple Wildcats. See the instant replay here.
Yeah, running back's going to hit the hole hard. A little bit of a wrap up there, and boom, big hit.
Looks
like Ty Bobby with the kind of the kill shot.
So this is 3rd and short.
Obviously 4-down territory right here, in my opinion.
Yeah, they might be planning to take a little bit of a shot here, and then if they don't get it, go.
Well, you'd hand it to the big boy, which he's not on the field right now.
So he is dropping back to pass. Looking to his left. He's got him.
Oh,
the ball is out, though.
I don't know. That's going to be an incomplete pass.
I would have thought so, yeah.
He didn't really make a football move to be classified as a fumble.
You know, Ryan, it is August 25th, 2023, and Dez still caught it.
You know, I don't even want to talk about it.
I didn't figure.
That's an incomplete pass.
Now
that was not an incomplete pass.
Now they do have Boyd back there, and
I think you nailed it. I think you have to. Now they are going to go under center here. No, excuse me. It's going to be a Wildcat direct snap.
And he's got it. And then some.
I mean, that's a pretty obvious play call there.
Looks like
Mr.
Larry Vaughn making the
O.C.
tackle.
Lennon on that one. Throw the ball on third, and then direct snap it to the big bruiser.
Yeah, I like that play call too. Get the ball directly into his hands. Let's not even mess around.
We hadn't seen Brady Bull's package this year.
We have not. We didn't see it in any of the scrimmages.
Thinking,
which, to your point, there was really no need to.
No,
but, yeah.
you'll see it at some point. I don't know about. Can't guarantee tonight, but at some point we will run that. So big first down to move the sticks for Jacksonville. They're just about into the red zone.
Yeah, we'll get a look at that red zone defense we were talking about earlier. Well, not quite, but, from the 25. Big run on first down. Grayson Hardy able to wrap him up at about the 10. So
another first down.
Now we'll get a look at the red zone defense. And, dude, good on Grayson Hardy for making that tackle there. If you get past him, you're gone.
So another first down, another hurry-up play for the Indians.
They get the pass off quickly. It is going to be incomplete. And I can't tell if this is first and goal or not. I don't think it is.
They are marking it as if it's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty much get 8 tries.
It's on the
barely over 10 yards.
Yeah. You could. Yeah.
It's almost so close. I don't know if you could.
Half yard.
I don't know if you could pick up that first down and not score.
Well, in high school football, knowing how they normally mark things, that's probably just going to be a touchdown.
That's true. That is true.
Hadn't had a close call first down tonight, Tyler.
We haven't. Is it 2nd and 10 from the 11? McCown staying on his feet. He gets it out to Taylor. It is incomplete, and even if it weren't, Austin Chaney was right there.
Man, I'm not sure that he wasn't across the line of scrimmage.
I was just about to say that. Was just about to say.
Which would be big because that's, it's a penalty to back him up a little bit and the incomplete pass.
Is that a loss of down or
yes.
no? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, or else I would just, if I'm about to get sacked, I'd just run up a little bit and throw it.
True. Dumb question.
No, it's just a silly answer.
Like you said, we're here to teach.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 from the 11 and a huge sack.
Big sack.
That is huge.
Alex
McCormick, the sophomore linebacker.
Great blitz call by the Sulphur Springs defense there. Really came out of nowhere. He's on the second level right there, untouched. Boom. McCown senses it early, kind of just swallows that pill. And if there was any doubt that they were going to kick it, there's certainly not now.
Yeah, it looks like he would for sure be kicking now. Brings up Jesus Nunez.
I'll tell you what. High school football kicking game is always a wild card.
You never know.
You never know, man.
Even at the higher levels, I feel like you never know.
You just never know. I mean, we had the fumbled snap earlier. I don't know what this kid's range is. There's a lot of things that can change. Good kick there.
And just like that, Jacksonville.
And again, he told Ryan to watch it there. We've got a good snap, good hold, good kick.
Yeah, that's
Jesus Jacksonville
Nunez.
Puts 3 more points on the board.
Taking a 9-7 lead with 5 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first half.
Your backyard oasis will always be in pristine condition, leaving you more time to relax and enjoy. We have the knowledge and expertise to keep your pool water crystal clear and perfectly balanced, so you can focus on making unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations, Weary Pools has you covered. We take care of the hard work so you can simply dive in and have fun. Don't let pool maintenance become a hassle. Contact Weary Pools today and let us handle all your pool service needs. Because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
We believe in providing exceptional customer care and convenience. We do this by offering unique and comprehensive services unlike big chain pharmacies. With our MedSync program, our customers can schedule a day to pick up all their medications at one time. We also offer vaccines and B12 shots to keep you healthy and protected. Take advantage of our fast and reliable delivery service straight to your front door. We're a team that is focused on helping our neighbors and adding value to this community. Make an easy transfer to Cody Drug today. At Cody Drug, we're committed to earning your trust.
5 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first half as Jacksonville regains a lead 9-7. Y'all don't go anywhere. We have a great halftime show brought to you by A&S, and we're going to make sure that you get to see the Blue Blazes and the Wildcat Band. Another pooch. Fair caught. As the Wildcats get ready to hopefully go answer back, I want to tell you about our friends at Hooten's Hardware. They offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job. They only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is their top priority. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts.
So, Tyler, I want to give you a bit of a game break here.
Okay.
Next week's opponent, Mount Pleasant, has a 17-0 lead on the Pittsburgh.
Really?
On the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Nice.
Are they the Pirates?
Yes.
No, that's baseball.
I think they are. Are they
I
not?
just made that up.
Big run from Cam Jefferson. It makes sense that they would be, but
I feel like that would be an easy logo.
I also halfway have the Bulldogs in my head for some reason, though. I don't know.
I should know that. That's where Coach Abram is.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Former Wildcat coach.
You're right. Solid run on first down from Cam Jefferson. That'll make second at about 5.
No, it is the Pirates. It is the Pirates.
Cool.
I'm not crazy.
That makes sense, yeah.
That seems too easy, but yeah, Mount Pleasant Tigers, that's next week's opponent, up 17-0.
You know, we mentioned Hooten's Hardware. We've got Grayson Reams lined up on the outside again. He's in motion. Dropping back to pass. I think he's looking Skylar's direction. He is. A lot of contact on the play, but they're going to say no. That is incomplete.
You know, I like the no call there, Tyler. They're just kind of both pushing at each other. It seems that Jacksonville is pretty consistently going to send that second safety over top when Skylar is stretching the field.
As
and you almost have to.
You should, yeah.
Until we show a deep threat with another guy, I think that they're going to do that to Skylar a lot.
Yeah, as you should. We talked a lot jokingly during the scrimmage, like I would if it were me.
Yeah,
and,
no, that is a good call defensively.
They know the vibes.
Get it in motion here from Cam
They're
Jefferson.
down, watch out. The ball is on the ground, but Brady able to recover it.
That's a big play by Trent Powell for the Indians. I'm glad Brady was able to pounce back on it. This Jacksonville defense, man, they're flying around, Tyler.
Yeah,
they're flying around.
Jacksonville came to play.
And I thought before, man, I know 15-point favorites, whatever happened last year, but week one I felt that the Indians were going to be a sneaky team tonight.
You said this would be a tough game.
Yep, it's going to be tough. Anytime you play on the road, man, I mean, and it's week one, we're filling each other out. It's a boxing match. It's the early rounds.
Yeah, you don't have the comfortability of being at home,
man.
A place that you've played at 1,000 times.
I'm telling you, the comfort of not getting on a bus, eating what I want to that day.
Yeah.
Normal times, normal pep rally. That goes a long way.
Now we
on a game
did
day.
get the update from
Great
Coach
punt
Faircloth.
by Brady.
Was a great punt.
Great punt by Brady. Somebody down it.
Great punt. Now we do know the Wildcats did watch. The offense watched Rocky 3, and the defense watched We Are Marshall.
Perfect.
The bus today.
Perfect. Two good ones, man. Great punt right there by Brady. Gotta. As a returner there, you really want to field that so you don't get those hidden yards. That's what we used to call it.
Is that all the way to the 10?
No, yeah. I mean, it bounced a good 30 yards.
Real quick, before Jacksonville starts, they'll have 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go, 90 yards. But I want to tell you about our friends who are back from last year, Easley's Liquid Fertilizer and Custom Pasture Spraying. They are family-owned and operated. They provide year-round custom agriculture spraying services of farms, ranches, acreages. Owned by Rodney Easley. Easley's Liquid Fertilizer is a huge supporter of the Sulphur Springs Wildcat, including Trent Easley, one of the coaches for your Wildcats. As an authorized dealer for Monty's plant and soil products, they can provide everything your crops and soil need. Their goal is to help farmers be more successful. Give Rodney a call at 214-837-2206. It's a give on first down. Great run all the way up to the 20.
Man, the Jacksonville running backs, their first 5 steps, it's a huge burst of energy, and if they're able to get through that first level, they're almost going full speed into the second level.
Yeah. It is a first down, and as they seem to like to do so, they're going quickly on first down. It takes a number of Wildcats.
Come on,
still
blow the whistle.
trying
Blow
to,
the whistle.
There you go.
Goodness.
Like Too Short said, blow the whistle. And we've got a man on the field.
With opportunities to grow. We provide excellent benefits, including paid time off and volunteer time to support causes that you care about. Join our team and build your career with Clayton. Interested in becoming a part of the Clayton Sulphur Springs family? Call 903-439-8888 0242 and apply today.
Hey there, Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Pastor Joel T. Meyer here from the Way Bible Church, and we are beyond excited to support you in all things this year. Whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or in your personal lives, we are here cheering you on every step of the way. Also, we want to extend an invitation to each and every one of you to join us at the Way Bible Church on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, we are all about experiencing life change. We have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join us at the Way Bible Church, and let's embark on this journey of transformation together. Let's go Wildcats.
2 minutes and 56 seconds left here in this first half. Jacksonville with a 9-7 lead, and it's going to be second and about 3, I think.
If I'm Jacksonville here, this offensive possession, I would say my goal is, the ultimate goal is to score points, but even further, Sulphur Springs not touch the ball.
Yep.
Or at least, with maybe less than a minute, something that's not very manageable for the Wildcats. But as long as we're holding on to the ball, that's a good drive for the Indians.
It is a pitch to Boyd. He's making his way to the outside. And it looked like, I couldn't tell who it was, but it looked like the first player was trying to knock the ball out maybe. It's not a bad idea, but.
Yeah, it's just, it's a big guy.
Tough, yeah.
You really, you're going to need to go lower on him. Jaden Boyd. He's a thick running back. That's probably one of the bigger running backs that we will play this year, I'm assuming.
1st and 10. Another give to Boyd. And another huge gain.
And another thing, you see it in the NFL, like, okay, take Derrick Henry for a good example. Early, maybe he doesn't break the long runs that you see, but later in the game, it gets really tiring tackling a guy that big. And so at the high school level, that's a Derrick Henry-sized person.
Ryan, we made it all the way to almost halftime before I got my first absolutely. Zach Thomas with the deflection.
That's got to be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd love for that to be a fumble, but that had to be an incomplete pass.
Zach Thomas has been all over the place tonight. He's already got a sack, one of our just 2 for us. Nathan Andrews goes back out there. Good to see that he's good to go. 2nd and 10 from 48.
2:25. Didn't take a lot of time to move as much as they did. And really, obviously you want to score, but you don't want to score too quick.
Another pitch to the outside. Big hit. Is that Braxton Wall? He's also been kind of all over the place tonight, it feels like. And we're going to get our first Wildcat timeout of the night.
Yep.
Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Essential Business Solutions can solve your IT needs. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. Managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Set up a consultation today.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
2 minutes and 8 seconds left here in this first half. It's going to be a 3rd and long. While we're waiting for that, I want to give a big shout out to the good people at BT Medical. Go visit their store where you can find wheelchairs and hospital beds as well as many other necessary medical equipment. And don't worry, if you can't leave the house, they offer convenient delivery and 24/7 on-call services. Keep your business local with BT Medical, supplying equipment with care. So we're going to get a 3rd and about 8. 2:08 left. If you could get a stop, especially if it were an incomplete pass, you would have a couple minutes to work with. If I'm Jacksonville, I don't know that I don't run it here and see.
Make Sulphur Springs call another timeout.
They are going past, though, looking for Taylor. And they're going to call a flag.
Little handsy on the outside there with the double move.
Now, generally speaking, I feel like they've been pretty lenient with that kind of stuff.
They have, but anytime when there's a double move, it's magnified because you're looking for him to grab him. And I think maybe not going to get away with enough there.
Looks like Vaughn and Alex King going out there. Again, don't go anywhere. We have a great halftime show brought to you by A&S. We want to make sure that you get to see the Blue Blazes and the state semifinalist Wildcat Band hoping for another big year from them. For everything we've heard from Mr. Emmert, it sounds like the band is in even further ahead than they were this time last year, and, of course, finished 4th at state last year. So would love for us here at Front Porch News and Jazz Media to make another trip to San Antonio. And that's huge, man. Keeps the drive alive. In good position with a couple minutes left.
Yeah, in Sulphur Springs, you had the timeout before that play. You get another stop there. I think you burn another with plenty of time to get the ball and go down and score. But now 2 minutes.
Now you're holding on.
Your back's against the wall here.
It is a give on first. And, man, we saw this a lot last year, but they don't blow the whistle quickly.
No, they do not. But yeah, Tyler, 140 here. I don't know that Sulphur Springs is going to be able to get the ball back with enough time.
I think at this point you're hoping.
I think you're just trying not to give up points.
Yeah, and if I do, just 3 maybe.
Yeah.
3 would be a 5-point game. Worse things have happened than that.
Like I always say, you're not going to win a lot of ball games counting by 3.
Yeah.
You need to count by 7.
That clock is rolling. Neither team in much of a hurry here.
No.
I think we're kind of in that dead zone where dropping back to pass. Got a man on the outside. Almost had it.
Yep. Great ball by McCown there. Receiver was not able to come up with it.
That would have been a game changer.
Going to be 3rd down for the Indians. Yep.
It was Zeke Whitaker he was trying to hit there on the outside.
That could have been a big play.
Could have been. It's going to be another 3rd and 7 or so. Of course, that's about exactly what it was when we saw the pass interference a second ago. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't throw it Taylor's way and hope he either comes up with it or forces another pass interference.
I think that's a great call, Tyler. 1 minute and 10 seconds. That's got to be a false start.
Got to be.
Yeah, it has to be. Goodness, I didn't know if they were going to blow it or not.
So that's going to bring up about 3rd and 12. Now I feel like if you're Jacksonville, 3rd and 12, just 107 left. Given where you're at, I have 2 tries at this first down, I think.
Ooh, yeah. I'm trying to think if Sulphur Springs – so if they run it, will Sulphur Springs call a timeout?
I don't know about running it. I don't know about running it per se.
Yeah.
But I have 2 tries at this first down, I think.
How long was the first field goal? 35 yards? What'd you say?
I
can't remember.
It would have been in that range, yeah.
I know Jacksonville, the last thing they want to do is not get points and Sulphur Springs get the ball with a minute. But 3rd and long here, you don't have a lot of great options.
Maybe one of those screens again?
Another flag.
Oh! I was not expecting that.
We do have a flag, Tyler. Boy, that was Boise State.
What a play.
To a T
what
right
a play
there.
Call. I love that play call.
There's a flag. I don't.
Yeah.
It's something before the snap. It's either we're in the neutral zone. They don't have enough men on the line of scrimmage.
You say it's kind of risky, the play call, but why not? Why not?
Yeah, no. I mean, that's certainly a fun play call.
It's fun. We'll wait to see what the call is, but
it's going to be on the offense. Yeah. Really can't be a false start. He did call that, but illegal procedure.
Did he not?
He called false start.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
False start the play wouldn't have ran out. Is all I meant.
About to say I'm not the interpreter that you are, but
huge break for the Wildcats there, because
that's bringing up 3rd and 17 now.
That's one of those. Yeah. That's one of those where you can really get down on the 5-yard stop. Okay, we know we're going to Jermaine here. We're gonna try our best, but with that pursuit, then opens up the pitch. So it's really a great play call by the Indians just to be negated by that penalty.
If you're the Jacksonville play caller, you're like, why didn't I wait one more time to call that play?
Clock should not be running. Right now on the scoreboard, the clock's running.
Dropping back
to
pass.
They got away with some time there.
Having to roll out. He's letting it fly deep. Taylor putting himself in position. Grayson Hardy does a great job to break that up.
Yeah, it really looked like Jermaine Taylor kind of played defense there when that ball started fluttering.
Yeah, I thought he was putting himself in a pretty good position. He does get in front of Chaney, but Hardy comes in, does a great job of breaking that up.
I am a little disappointed that I feel like we lost 10 or so seconds on that one.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah, now just
'Cause
40 seconds. I
after-
believe there was 58 when you noticed that the clock was running. So you're looking at 20-ish seconds that you lost there. You and I seem to be the only ones pretty aware of that right now, but it's going to force a punt. Got
And
Lewis
Sulphur
and Watson
Springs,
back.
you've got 2 timeouts. I'm assuming this is just going to be a fair catch or a touchback.
I don't know. Watson did try to return one earlier. And, of course, Lewis very dangerous with the ball in his hands, but
do have a whistle. Looks like maybe a timeout for Jacksonville.
I think so.
Don't think they were set up correctly.
If so, it would be their second of the half.
I think for Sulphur Springs with 2 timeouts, maybe you try 1 or 2 plays, and if you can get something out of it.
I think it was a delay of game maybe.
Okay.
So what would be now 4th and 22, I think.
But, yeah, I think, like I was saying, I think Sulphur Springs, maybe you give 1 or 2 goes at it, see if you can get some yards with the 2 timeouts, and then if you can't, just maybe go to the locker room.
There has been a couple of times already where Skylar was able to beat his man. Maybe you're trying for something like that again.
Short kick. Oh, man. Got to be smart there. That could have been that could have been disastrous.
29 seconds left. Again, do not go anywhere. We've got a great halftime show brought to you by A&S in just 1 second. Are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? Let A&S find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair for over 31 years. Give them a call today at 903-885-8072. And they are huge supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcat Band and the Blue Blazes, which is why they are our halftime sponsor or halftime advertiser this year. I think all the people in the stands right now would
I think we're just going to take a knee here, Tyler.
You are correct, so that is going to do it.
Definitely lower scoring than what I think we hoped. I think defensively we would have been good giving up 9.
Yeah.
But I think offensively we were hoping for a lot more than 7. So let's go to the locker room. Let's regroup. Let's get a breath of fresh air, get a drink, get a snack. And this second half, let's come out with a little bit of sense of urgency, and let's go get some points.
I agree, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We have the halftime show brought to you, like I said, by A&S. We want to make sure that you get to see the Blue Blazes and the marching or the Wildcat Band. And then Ryan and I will be back here in a bit for the second half and the remainder of this game.
Is your family-owned and operated hometown air conditioning business. We have been serving the heating and cooling needs of Hopkins and surrounding counties for over 31 years. We work hard to provide award-winning customer service on every call, and our friendly service techs are available 24 hours a day. We offer the industry's highest-rated products, servicing all brands. Whether it's new or existing, residential or commercial, A&S Air Conditioning is here to serve you. Call us today at 903-885-8072 and let us help make your home or business comfortable and more efficient.
Gentlemen, Sulphur Springs High School proudly presents the award-winning Blue Blazes as they strike up the band. officers for the 2023-2024 line are Junior Lieutenants Trinity Martin, Sedona McCollum, Senior Lieutenant Lily Glenn, Co-Captain Carter Charter, and Captain Jackie Monroe. The Blazers want to send a special shout out to their Blaze of the Week, Star Garcia, and their Spirit Girl of the Week, Sir Voss. The Blazers want to thank their Spotlight Teacher of the Week, Ms. Ryder. The Blazers are under the direction of Meredith Dial and Assistant Director Shelley Caldwell. The Blazers would like to thank their sponsors, Roper & White, The Sign Shop, Wyatt's Towing, Bob Evans, Hopkins County Abstract, Hodges Orthodontics, Caldwell Banker Watson Company, Ken's Heat and Air, Cornerstone Reno, and Vaharina Construction. Now join the Blazers as they dance through the holidays this football season. Tonight, the Blazers will perform a Rockin' Palm to Holiday.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Man, oh man, that Wildcat Band. In the Wildcat Band with there, the senior drum majors, Catherine Starzik, Jeremy Resines, and Lauren Menard. Joining them, junior drum major, Brody Emery. The Wildcat Band would like to recognize this year's first Section of the Week and Spirit Stick recipient. The percussion. And this week's band members of the week are Haven Hardy and Paige Batterton. Tonight, the Wildcat Band is excited to make a splash as we begin another exciting season with this year's show entitled H2O.
gentlemen, the Sulphur Springs High School Wildcat Marching Band. Directors for the band are Spencer Emmett, Allison Martinez, Cody Brown, Zachary Griffin, Brittany Robinette, Steve Proctor, Connor Dawes, and Piper Cotton. Scott soloists for Cammy White and Levi King. All the band next weekend who traveled out west to continue to add to the show. This is the voice of your Wildcat band saying, let's get wild for those Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
In the comforts of your home, East Texas Physical Therapy can provide you with an individualized treatment plan to meet all your rehab needs, whether it's physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy. Our experienced staff understands the importance of personalized care and will work with you to set and reach your goals. In business for over 12 years, we're committed to helping you get back to living life to the fullest. Call us today to get started on your journey to healthier living. Your original hometown clinic, East Texas Physical Therapy. Treatment you need, care you deserve.
Serving quality food has always been a top priority. Because chicken is at the center of our menu, we serve only real breast meat without fillers, artificial preservatives, or steroids. In our kitchens, we focus on high-quality, freshly prepared ingredients to serve our customers the best we have to offer. Whether you're eating in or grabbing to go, we guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A service every time, because it is our pleasure to give you the best experience possible. Call us today or order catering online for a Wildcat Football watch party from your Sulphur Springs Chick-fil-A.
At Gary's Termite and Pest Control Company, we help homeowners and business owners control bug and pest problems throughout the Mount Pleasant, Mount Vernon, Winnsboro, Pittsburgh, Sulphur Springs, and the surrounding East Texas areas. Don't let pests take control of your life. Trust our reliable pest control service to eliminate unwanted guests and provide you with peace of mind. Safeguard your property and the well-being of your loved ones with our effective pest control solutions. Call us today to find out for yourself why Gary's Termite and Pest Control is your pest control company. Our experienced, dedicated team are your local roofing experts from repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, Triple Crown is the choice when it comes to roofing. Triple Crown Roofing offers the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care, specializing in all commercial and residential roofing systems. We believe in personalized service and are with you every step of the roofing process. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right.
2020 COVID, so we both were sick in November. And after we tested negative for COVID, I still didn't feel well, and I had issues in my lungs, and I thought, there is just something wrong with me. I had 10% blood flow, and then I had to have a defibrillator pacemaker. I was just so shocked because I'd never been sick in my life. So I went to Amatus Healthcare, and so I started having nurses once a week. So they explained to me about my medications. I didn't even really understand my medications. And they're wonderful. And when you've never had a healthcare issue, or when you're getting older and you start having to take medications, doctors are wonderful, but they don't explain everything to you. And God is good, because I am now from 10% blood flow to 60%. My life now is wonderful. I'm back to normal. I love to work in my yard. I've done all my flower beds. We've been at the club now for 5 years, and if the sun doesn't kill it, I can grow it. And I have so much fun in my yard. I've got my dog, my family, my husband, my kids, and my life really is back to where it was before. Anyone I would recommend them to, I promise. You know I don't recommend unless I really mean it.
A&S Air Conditioning is your family-owned and operated hometown air conditioning business. We have been serving the heating and cooling needs of Hopkins and surrounding counties for over 31 years. We work hard to provide award-winning customer service on every call, and our friendly service techs are available 24 hours a day. We offer the industry's highest-rated products, servicing all brands. Whether it's new or existing, residential or commercial, A&S Air Conditioning is here to serve you. Call us today at 903-885-8885 8072 and let us help make your home or business comfortable and more efficient.
Hi, my name is Shelby Gamble, your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. At CBJ, I take a customer service-centered approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. I will work side by side with you throughout your embroidery, screen print, or sublimation project to ensure everything turns out great. Choose from our selection of high-quality materials and watch your business shine. Give me a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Still about 10 minutes until the second half resumes. I want to thank every single one of y'all for hanging out with us during the A&S Air Conditioning halftime show. Again, A&S Air Conditioning. Are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? Let A&S find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair for over 31 years. Give them a call today at 903-885-8072. And we're all in for a treat. Ryan and I are joined by a very special guest. This is our first time having you here on Chad's Media, getting to introduce Principal Mohan. Principal Mohan, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, we're glad to be here.
We're glad to have you here. First and foremost, I do want to give you a chance to kind of introduce yourself to our audience, but how are we feeling about the game so far?
Well, we're in the ball game, I'll say that. It's a one-possession game, and we're going to come out second half, and I feel that we're going to be able to stop the run, and Austin's done a great job at the corner spot, and I think Driver settled in, so I think we're in for a treat in the second half.
Yes, sir. Now, before we get any further, I kind of want to give you a chance for our audience, for anyone that doesn't know you, can you kind of give us a little backstory on you and how you got here and everything?
Well, I was born and raised in Hallsville, Texas, and I know that is a sore subject here in Sulphur
I'll be honest.
Springs.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that prior to the start of the interview.
Yes.
I might not have been included.
That is okay. I have not been to the new stadium. My senior year, they tore the stadium down after our last football game. But I'm proud to be a Wildcat now. But from there, I went to Laternal University there in Longview, Texas. Went to Tatum, coached with Andy Evans there, and Debbie Maxey was my high school principal. Dr. Hart was our superintendent. Awesome setup. We built the Taj Mahal facilities there back in the day. First one to have an indoor facility, first one to have a Jumbotron. We really set the bar, and then Carthage kind of came in behind us. Left Tatum, I was there for almost 8 years. Went to Alpena, Michigan as the head football coach at a 5A school up there. My wife was born and raised there, and moved the family up there and had a lot of fun coaching. It was a good head coaching experience, but we missed East Texas. Came to Dangerfield in 2016 and transitioned from offensive coordinator all the way to high school principal. During my time there, was a junior high assistant principal and was the business manager of the district for a while. And then now we're glad to be in Sulphur Springs.
Yes, sir. I got to ask you, how tough is it to be a former OC, to be a former head coach even, and now you're just up here watching, you're like, is there any little part of you that's like, I wish I could be out there calling the plays or
There's
having
always
a part
an
of
itch.
it? But
Always an itch. I'm just a hoorah guy now. I just slap them on the back and tell them good job and keep the good work and keep fighting. Just a cheerleader on the sideline.
Yes, sir, which hopefully one of the things you'll notice as you're here in Sulphur Springs a little bit longer, but the one thing I always tell people, especially new coaches and that sort of thing, is just how much community spirit there really is.
Absolutely.
And hopefully we definitely get to give you some of that. Or what exactly drew you to Sulphur Springs?
Well, I mean, just the excitement of the community itself. You know, when we applied for the job, when my wife and I decided that we were going to go all in, we started watching you guys on YouTube, watching the football games, seeing the community support, seeing all the ads that you guys have. And then once we got here, we had a pep rally at the high school today. We had a ton of parents in their own parent section. And as we were doing the victory cheer on the class battle, I made the parents get up and cheer as well. They did VITCORY. And so it was awesome. We had a good time. That's why my voice is
a little hoarse.
A little hoarse, absolutely.
Yes, sir. Well, I got to ask, what are we hoping to see? Obviously a win, but what are we hoping to see from the second half here?
Hey, just compete at every position. Keep fighting. Do your job. Obviously, we got to have guys go in there and just do their job. They've been coached well all week. You know, all during two-a-days, my administrators at the high school have obviously been going to the band, watching those guys, and they're awesome. Going to the football field and watching them practice out there. Just getting to know the kids. We've got a couple of new administrators at the high school on top of me, and so Allison Duke is our academic dean of students. I brought her with me from Dangerfield.
Nice.
And then Mickey Reynolds, another former coach. He was the OC at New Diana and from Gladewater, was coaching at Gladewater before we got him over here. So we've just been trying to be visible, getting to know the kids, letting them know that we've got their back, and excited for a good second half.
Yes, sir. I guess this was the first week back to school. How hectic was that?
It was fun. We really had a good time. Yeah, than that.
Yes, sir, which is a very cool time here in Sulphur Springs. Obviously, broadcasting sporting events and everything. We've seen the football team really start to come back. Finished, I believe, 4th or 5th in the Lone Star Cup last year. The UIL team, yes, sir, has been incredible. So kind of seeing a lot of success at every level possible. It's a fun time to be here.
Absolutely. Academic champs in UIL academics, and we've got a lot of those kids coming back. Our golf team finished 3rd in state. 4 of those were freshmen. They're coming back. We have a award-winning band.
Yes, sir.
And their goal is to go be a state qualifier again and then go be in the top 3.
Yeah.
Make a playoff run with our football team. I believe almost every sport made the playoffs last year.
Yes, sir.
And so an awesome time to be a Wildcat.
It really is, which selfishly here we're hoping. So gotten to talk to you just a little bit over the last couple of weeks. When you were at Dangerfield, obviously they make a run. Tatum makes a run. Hoping you were bringing that over here as well.
Yeah, Tatum won the Lone Star Cup. And it was awesome to be there and experience that with those kids. And Bryce Bell was our starting running back. He also won state and UIL debate that year. So he wound up getting drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. So a lot of good athletes, a lot of good kids over there. And then obviously Dangerfield's rich with tradition. They've been to 9 state championships, and they've got a
Probably had the greatest. A lot of people consider the greatest, greatest Texas high school football team of all time.
Yeah, defense didn't give up a point all year.
Only points they gave up was on offense.
A safety, and a pick 6.
Yeah,
yep. It was fun. All those guys are awesome. A lot of those guys come back and help support that program. David Nelson is an awesome head coach. AD. They beat Gladewater last night. I think it was 53 to 30, and so they've got a good crew. Aaron Hampton, 5-star, committed to Texas. And so he's a senior this year. But we're excited to be here. We've got some good kids. Skylar, Brady, Vincent, all those guys are awesome athletes, and we're excited to watch them in the second half.
Yeah, we're almost ready to return to action. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Before we get you out of here, again, kind of for us here at Chaz Media anyway, and our audience, kind of an introduction for you. Is there anything just for any of the viewers out there you would like to say, again, as kind of an introduction? But
I'm a high expectation guy. We set the bar high. Our expectation for the high school is to be an A campus this year. We were a B campus last year. So we want to be that A campus from the TEA accountability standpoint so that our district can be an A district. And we've got the kids to do it, I'll say that.
Yes, sir. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We're about to resume action here in the second half, but we want to appreciate it, and hopefully we'll get to keep having you on throughout the year.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Yes, and we're almost ready for the second half. Just a couple minutes left before we return to action. Ryan, how are we feeling, man?
Good, man. Again, before we left for the break, I thought let's get into the locker room, take a deep breath. Okay, I feel there's some timidness. Excuse me. I feel there's some timidness going into the locker room. Let's take a deep breath. We've got a good offense. We've got a good defense. We can do this. We're down 2 points. We can certainly turn this thing around quickly.
Yeah, and I believe we'll get the ball to start, so you can go back and take the lead immediately.
I think scoring points on the first possession of each half is a great goal to set as an offense, and so I think they're going to be looking to do just that.
I will say from an outside perspective, as someone who loves sports and loves covering this team, I do kind of wish I could have been there, but from like a player perspective, kind of glad I didn't have to hear what Coach Faircloth would have had to say at halftime, for being honest. I don't know if I would have wanted to be on the receiving end of that. Or who knows, maybe it was very chill. Maybe it was very, guys, we're okay. Let's figure it out. Let's get it together. But I do think we're going to see a lot more urgency here, and I think it's going to be a much better second half. I think, like you're saying, just a bit of a slow start, maybe the kind of punch in the mouth, so to say, that you needed. I don't know.
Just first of the year jitters. You're just not going to be the well-oiled machine that we can be week 10 of this season. Hopefully going into the playoffs. I think Brady's going to come out, have a much better second half. We're going to move the ball a lot smoother. I feel like we got away from the run game a little bit.
We saw a couple good runs from Cam Jefferson, but it felt like we only saw a couple.
Obviously, you got to go with the game plan. You got to go with the defense is giving you. But I think running the ball a little bit with some success might open up the pass game for Brady and the rest of the receivers. But it's going to be an interesting second half. I was very impressed with Jacksonville in the first half. I thought McCown was He's got a great arm at quarterback. Obviously, stud receiver's a stud receiver, but they run the ball well. Jacksonville's defense is flying to the ball, and so we're in for a real treat this second half.
We are, as both of the teams. It looks like Jacksonville hitting the field again. Sulphur Springs will do the same in just 1 second. Before we get started with this second half, I want to give a big shout out to the people at Amadeus Healthcare, our good friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Sheedy over at Amadeus Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amadeus specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offered skilled nursing as well as physical, occupational, and speech therapies on top of medical social work and certified nurse aides. And again, I know I told you about the good people over at Cody Drug earlier. I want to tell you one more time about the giveaway that Cody Drug is doing. It's a giveaway and a give back. It is you got a couple weeks because it's going to be on the night of the home opener. And obviously giving away this Yeti you see here with the Sulphur Springs logo on it. There are 2 ways to enter. You can go to Cody Drug and you can enter there, or the night of the home opener, which is Friday, September 8th. They will have a tent set up before the game on the south side of Gerald Prim Stadium. Go enter for a chance to win this. For every single entry they get, they will be donating $1 to your state semifinalist Wildcat band. And here at Chad's Media, we wanted to get involved, so we'll be matching those donations. Very cool giveaway, very cool give back as we are ready to start the second half, Ryan. Do want to give a shout out to a couple defensive players. We only had a pair of sacks, but Zach Thomas and Alex McCormick had the sacks. Obviously,
it was a great play by Alex McCormick.
It was
blitz from the second level. That was a big play, and that resulted in field goal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And obviously, Zach Thomas, he's been all over the field. He not only had the sack, he had the deflection, which was almost ruled a fumble, it looked like.
Yep.
Ended up being incomplete, obviously. But I don't know that he's not putting himself in the running for the Way Bible Church Player of the Game.
Looks like we're going to get another pooch kick here, probably another fair catch.
And it will be. Speaking of, we have we mentioned it a little bit earlier for the Way Bible Church. They are back. They will be sponsoring the player of the game. And while we have a quick second before we get this second half started, just can't give enough of a shout out to the great people over at the Way Bible Church. You can join them 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings, or also 10:45. They've got the live stream at 10:45 that you can catch at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at the Way Bible Church.
Big drive here, Tyler. This to me, momentum-wise, this is the biggest drive of the game.
Let's get the second half started. To give to Rose Luke. Great run on first down for Rose Luke. And
Great second half run. We were just saying we needed to get the run game going to hopefully help with the pass game, and that is a great start to the second half.
Man, something he's great at, you see here on the replay. We saw it during the scrimmage as well. He gets his initial run, and then after contact, he'll take off the other way.
Well, he's just head down, full head of steam. I mean, that's he got a lot of extra yards there. That could have been a great 4-yard run, and instead it moved the chains for about a gain of 12.
Sulphur Springs taking a page out of Jacksonville's book. We get the first down. Let's go. Let's get to the line. Let's go.
And, like for guys like Malachi and Rose Luke, they're smaller guys. It's like a Deuce Vaughn type deal. Those backers, they're harder to find inside of the front seven, so they get lost in the shuffle. And so they make a move, kind of get by somebody, you lose sight of them, maybe step late, and then bam, 12 yards.
Obviously, we haven't gotten to see Malachi rolling tonight. I don't suspect that we will, but I do think next week or the week after we'll see him pretty quickly. Rose Luke.
Yeah, I like it. That should be enough for the first down. It is.
There you go, keeping the chains rolling and getting past the 50. And
we past 50 in 3 plays is exactly what we needed to do coming out of the locker room.
It's exactly what you needed. Ending this in points would be fantastic. And I think it would give you a ton of momentum. Skyler, the lone receiver on the outside. I think Wyatt Watson, the lone receiver.
Another Rose Luke run.
Rose Luke, trying to make his way to the outside. Now there is a flag on the play. Did you see how far that flag was thrown?
Man, I wish we could replay that. That ref threw the flag from another county.
He hurled that.
That was from Hopkins.
Let's see if you can catch it on the replay.
It's not even in the replay.
No, I don't think you can.
It's not going to show it, but
hurled that thing.
Well, it's the very far official in the top of the screen.
And it came to the line of scrimmage. Got a cannon.
I don't even know what he could call that on.
Also, never mind. Let me keep my mouth shut. If he's got any eligibility, though, if we need anyone to
Yeah, exactly. He's chunked the rock.
So
You call holding on the Wildcats.
I believe so, yeah.
I'm not saying holding didn't happen. I'm saying that he did call it from about 40 yards away.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, so Tyler, a couple score updates for you.
Okay.
You
always
these
kill
are
it on
these
the
are.
score updates,
Oh, I
man.
know. Well, I've got a good eye in the sky, Torrey Humphries.
out
But
to
Chapel
Papa T.
Hill 34, Gilmer 33 at the half.
Ooh.
That's a big powerhouse battle
Now
right there.
Now both of us now have a connection to Gilmer.
Yes,
Obviously,
yep.
my cousin, former
Yep.
Sulphur Springs Wildcat, Josh Riley, is a coach there, and he brought you in to visit them.
I actually had the privilege to work with the Gilmer Buckeyes this week, and so that was a cool opportunity. So rooting for the Buckeyes. There's a lot of Sulphur Springs ties to Chapel Hill and the coaching staff as well.
Sorry, we'll get that other update in just 1 second. Brady keep it himself. Great run by Brady to get that yardage back.
Well, essentially, you just got to a 2nd and 10 situation, so really the penalty, no harm done there. But good Brady keeper there, and that's something that I think really drives this offense is Brady's ability to use his feet, and so I think we're gonna see more of that maybe tonight. But as the season goes on, Brady's coming off a leg injury.
Yeah.
He had a leg injury against Anna late in the season last year, and so that's something. Obviously, he's healed completely now, but that is something to think about. But great run by Driver there.
Now, did you have another score update?
I did. District opponent and highly state-ranked Anna is up 21-17 over Decatur in the third quarter.
I'm excited to see how they do this year. I think Anna's going to be very good.
Oh, I think so. I
Another
think so.
Run by Rose. Look, we saw them at the state 7-on-7. They either won or they finished as a runner-up. They did very well at state.
I think Anna's the team to beat in our district this year. Obviously, they did win it last year. Sulphur Springs got third behind them and Kaufman. But I think Anna's the team to beat. Here's the good news. None of that matters tonight.
You're right.
We're focused on going 1-0. We can't do anything against the Anna Wildcats tonight.
Yeah.
Anna Wildcats, Coyotes, I think.
Anna
It's
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Brady looking for Adams, but there is a flag on the field. I think maybe an offsides. Or I think that's what Brady was hoping for. We saw that a bunch last year where it's like, oh, he for sure got the offsides, and he
then
treats
we
it
didn't
as
get
such.
it. I know it.
And you don't get it,
I
but
know
there
it.
is a flag on the field. It is offsides, yeah.
Well, that's good awareness by Brady to notice the offsides and then give his receiver a chance.
Yep. As a very superstitious guy, we might have to make go 1-0 a permanent fixture on Hump's Keys to Victory again.
I know it, man.
I'm not saying that's has anything to do with it. I'm just saying. Too superstitious to take a risk. Again, I want to give a big shout out to the entire Chad's Media team, producer Cora. We got cameraman Jeremy DeLorge, camera women Abby Titz and Chloe Copel.
I think it's going well tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
absolutely.
shout out to all of them. Brady, keep it himself. Ball is out. And
Tyler, I think the Indians got it.
now there is a flag on the field, but I think you're right. It was a very late flag, though.
No signal. No, I think Sulphur Springs did get it. And I see a Sulphur Springs player with his helmet off, which is usually a good sign for a defensive penalty. That was a weird play.
It was a very weird play.
4th and short really quick. Brady keeper.
Now that is Brandon Vasquez, whose helmet came off, number 78 there.
With him fumbling, I don't know that they're going to give him the first down.
Yeah.
But if it's a penalty on Jacksonville, it doesn't matter anyways.
Now with his helmet coming off, that is Gage Williams checking in for him, the junior offensive lineman. No, Vasquez right back out there.
Now you actually don't have to come out if your helmet comes off on a penalty.
Cool.
Yeah, if your helmet comes off, you got to come out and play. But if it's on a penalty, you do not have to. Obviously, that is on the Indians, and so first down Wildcats.
First down Wildcats.
Good break there. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying Brady didn't get it, but with the fumble, it'd be hard to spot him across the first down marker.
It's going to get him close to that Bell Concrete red zone. I think about the 22, 23. 22 is what we got on the scoreboard here. 1st and 10.
Man, huge couple plays right here.
Yeah.
Again, you're not you're not going to win a lot of games counting by threes. I think Sulphur Springs' full intent here needs to be, let's get in the end zone, let's get in the end zone.
You got to take advantage of this opportunity.
This is a great opening drive for the second half. Let's go get 7.
Now you've got Skylar Lewis and Wyatt Watson over here, as well as Grayson Reams. Reams in motion to give to Rose Luke.
Ball.
Is it out again?
Yep.
And Jacksonville sure seems to think they have it this time. And they do. It's going to be a turnover. And Jacksonville is going to get to hold on to their lead, and they're going to have the ball.
You got to shake it off quickly. Got to shake it off.
We're going to keep it here. While we got a second waiting for the defense, I want to give a big shout-out to someone that I've gotten to know pretty well over the last year or two. That's our good buddy, Josh Boatman. Josh Boatman is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage. That's why he will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call today. See the number there on the screen. Give on first down.
That's a big turnover, Tyler. I mean,
big,
I talked about in the Humps Keys to Victory, you got to win the turnover battle. I can almost guarantee early in the season the team that wins the turnover battle is gonna win the ball game. Right now, obviously, I hope that's not the case. But big fumble there in the red zone. Gotta have better ball security. But big moment for the defense right here to get a 3 and out and get the Wildcats the ball back.
Second and long. Pass to Taylor is complete. He's still going. Still going. Now it's blown dead. At about the 35 or the 36. That McCown-Taylor duo is a dangerous one. Now it's a give on first down. He's still going. Finally wrapped up by Bybee. And Braxton Wall. This is going to make it 2nd and 5. From what's now going to be the 41. I don't want to say putting pressure on the Wildcat defense here, but definitely...
I don't think that's the right way to put it, but there's got to be a sense of urgency. Hey, we, at some point, time is not in our favor, and we need to get the ball back to the offense.
Boyd keeps it going past the 50, going to be another first down. And I think as this game goes on, he's going to get harder and harder to tackle.
We talked about that too. I mean, a big guy like that, he's not going to bust off a lot of big runs early in the game, but as big as he is, that gets really tiring later in the game to tackle.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. My second absolutely of the night. Only 2 this far. I'm doing okay. And the snap, ball is on the ground. McCown does get to it. Just a miscommunication there. And again, like you said, especially week 1, but just early in the season, a lot of miscommunication.
Oh, yeah, just timing and one guy thinks one thing, another guy does another.
It's a little break for the Wildcats there. It's about a loss of 10, or close to it, a loss of 9 anyway.
Yeah, for the Indians having a big drive there thus far, that was a gift to the Wildcat defense.
So that now makes 2nd and 19.
I would think there's a handoff or maybe a 5-yard stop up top to Jermaine Taylor.
It's play action.
5-yard stop up top to Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, he
10
comes
yards.
Back, does a great job of coming back and getting it.
Do you have a flag?
Yeah, you're right. Now that would have gotten them back to the original line of scrimmage for 3rd down, but we'll see what the flag is. Got to get more quick and more efficient with these things, man. Spent half of the broadcast tonight waiting to hear what the call is.
I know, yeah.
Does that bring us back to where we were?
I think so. That's going to be a legal formation on the Indians.
So is it still 2nd and 19?
No, it should be a pre-snap type deal.
Okay,
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter where it ends up.
2nd and 24-ish.
Yeah.
Again,
for the Wildcats here, just in a lot of situations, they get half of this in the next 2 plays, which is totally fine. You cannot give a first down here.
Again, the
Another
snap is
mishap.
bad. He's got to get back to it. And I want to tell you, if we can go back to an instant replay here in a second, maybe we can't, but Nathan Andrews was coming off the line quick. Watch him on the bottom of your screen here. You can see Andrews, number 34.
And he's kind of off the
ball.
Coming. Yep.
Even if that snap is clean, he's getting there.
Yeah,
Shout out to producer Corey having my replay ready for me.
Right tackle did not have a chance there.
So now
Tyler,
it's
it's
3rd
first,
and a mile.
Or 3rd and Hopkins County.
The first down is at the 40 over here. And we're back on what, the 25, 24?
Yeah, man,
like
right here,
earlier,
just
easy plays.
Cannot have a penalty here. No personal fouls, nothing that converts it to a first down. Just be smart. Be smart.
Keeping himself. Andrews putting pressure on him.
Be smart.
Pass is complete.
Big
hit from Laren Vaughn. And he's pumped up. I would be too. That's a huge hit from number 42, Laren Vaughn.
Quarterback must have taken a pretty big hit there. Helmet flies off.
You can see Vaughn on your screen here, number 42. He's coming. Makes the play. So it brings 4th and a lot. Going to get the punt team out here. And here's a chance for your Wildcats to get themselves right back into it. I mean, the clock is moving quickly here in this 3rd quarter. Just 4:20 left in the frame.
Only been one possession for each for each offense, and we're already
the exact opposite of the first quarter.
Exactly.
Yeah, that first quarter we saw Jacksonville had the ball 4 times. They might not even have it twice this quarter, depending on how that goes.
Looks like they are going to take the delay of game.
Yeah, I'm not wasting a timeout on this.
No, definitely not. Not 4th and 50.
So you're going to have Skylar Lewis and Wyatt Watson set up to return inside the 40.
I was going to say, this is the prime position to go make a play on special teams.
Yeah.
The punt's going to be around the 50 or the 40.
I mean,
You've got 2 return men back. This is perfect time to field one and try to make a play out of it.
We kept seeing snap issues throughout that drive. If I'm Jacksonville, my primary focus right now is
get
good
snap, get it off.
And it is.
Oh, man, nearly got a blocked punt.
That was Grayson Hardy who almost got to it. Wyatt Watson calls the fair catch.
Good coverage there by Jacksonville to we nearly had a blocked punt, though, Tyler. That would have been a game changer.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North.
Nathan Andrews, the most hellacious roughing the passer.
Wow, we got a second. Ready for this drive? I want to tell you about Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs. They are the premier med spa for all your anti-aging treatments. They offer Botox and fillers as well as B12 and skinny shots and more. Give them a call at 214-205-1333. And remember, aging is inevitable, but beauty is a choice.
That's my favorite ad read.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Aging is inevitable, but beauty is a choice. Second and 10. .330. Play action. It's a quick pass out to Wyatt Watson. He's got it. Great little run there from Wyatt. Big fan of Wyatt. It's going to be 3rd and short.
To me, this is 4-down territory. You're across the 50. We're running out of time as far as 3rd quarter goes. We're down to 3 minutes. I would expect a Brady keeper here. It looks like that's what they're about to run.
It is. Good call from OC Hump.
First down. I don't know that was Bulls' package, but it was same idea as Brady Bulls.
Yeah. up to the 42, I believe, 41. Just 303, and if you're a millennial, that means a lot to you. Shout out to 303. Got Skylar Lewis and Wyatt Watson on the outside. Cam Jefferson in the back. Grayson Reams in that B-back role. It is a give to Cam. He is a tough runner. And a little extracurricular going on both sides of the field.
Yeah, looks like could be 2 penalties.
Could be.
There's going to be 1 penalty on Jacksonville at the line of scrimmage. I thought there was some extracurriculars at the end of that tackle for another 15.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. Hopefully it's not like an offsetting thing.
Yeah, it would be interesting if it was 2 in 2 separate occasions and we get 30 yards out of it. That'd be fun.
That would be nice. And then I guess you're hoping to God it's not the opposite of that.
Right, right.
You have to wait and see.
But you know that this is a situation where you got to keep your head straight. It's way too late in the game to be having penalties like that.
Yeah.
That's penalties happen, but this is a decision.
Yeah.
Anything after the play is a decision.
And I'd seen a couple plays before. It was starting to get chippy.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But you've mentally got to decide. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do something after the whistle.
I understand the frustration is there, especially it's 9-7.
Absolutely, offense wants to score more. We want to have more than 7 points, but we don't right now. And extracurricular after the play is not. That's not putting us in the right direction. Which I do think it was Jacksonville on this particular instance, but same for them. I mean they're up.
Yeah,
they're up a couple points. They've got their backs against the wall. They need to make something happen themselves.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North Texas. Our community banking roots run deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome. My name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the market president for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call, stop by, or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
And just as we had maybe suspected, it very well might be offsetting.
Oh, man.
Which is upsetting.
I really feel like we got the bad end of that deal.
May have.
Because problem was I wasn't watching the line of scrimmage. That could have been very well both ways. But down here towards the ball was certainly Jacksonville after the whistle. But, yep, so no harm done. First down.
First and 10 from the 39. To give to Jefferson.
Man, he is running so hard.
And multiple people all think extracurriculars going on.
We gotta be careful, really careful with Skylar Lewis there. And here's the deal: Skylar's got to know that Jacksonville knows that he's feeling chippy right now. He needs to be careful because he's got to be in this ball game.
Give him just a play to cool off. And
then
once you get back in that red zone.
Yep, I agree.
So now you're going to have, I believe, Iverson Irvin on the outside now. Another give to Jefferson. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
And Cam is running hard,
and
man.
there is a flag.
Well, Jacksonville thinks it's on Sulphur Springs. Sulphur Springs thinks it's on Jacksonville.
Yeah. Now we wait.
Your hometown concrete supplier has been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. We are a locally owned, family-oriented small business. We are proud to support the communities we service. Our plants are located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and very soon we will open a plant in Blue Ridge. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give us a call today at 903-885-3126. We appreciate your support, and go Wildcats.
So it looks like this personal foul is going to be on Sulphur Springs.
And I actually think that it might have come from the sideline, Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but you just, I mean, that can't. It's a decision, Tyler. That cannot be a mistake that we have, because now second and short just turned into second and really long. Does look like Schuyler's coming back in the game.
So that brings it all the way back to the 46. The first down marker is what, the 29?
Third down, excuse me. It was after the play, so third down. Yeah, I mean, you can't have that. Cannot have that.
And they're blowing it dead.
Timeout, Jacksonville.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North Texas. Our community banking roots run deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome, my name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the Market President for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call. Stop by or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
Provisions, where we go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for our valued customers. Our store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Step inside and discover a carefully curated selection of Texas-made products and unique vintage attire that exudes charm and character. Kick back and relax in our exclusive men's lounge and take advantage of our top-notch grooming services. Our team aims to create a perfect spot for camaraderie and relaxation. So, whether you're looking to elevate your wardrobe or want to indulge in a little pampering, Sabo Provisions is the place to be.
Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs, a premier med spa for all your anti-aging treatments. We offer Botox, fillers, microneedling, IV hydration, B12, and skinny shots. And if you're struggling with weight, our compounded semaglutide weight loss program is proven to help you lose weight. Make the choice today for a more confident, vibrant you. Visit us at Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs or call us at 214-205-1333. Aging is inevitable, but looking good is a choice.
It's funny that it's
1:39 left here in the third. It's going to be third and about 16 or 17, I believe. And what was looking like a very strong opportunity is now, it's still an opportunity, just a much tougher one.
You know, and the thing is I feel like we're shooting ourselves in the foot
a little bit.
Just in the second half, because you move the ball in that first drive, you move the ball well, and you fumble. Okay, you start this drive, you're moving the ball well, and we're getting personal fouls after the play, and so you can't expect to win that way. That's decision making, you know, and so we just got to be cleaner.
It is tough. While we do have a second still coming out of this timeout, I want to give a big shout out to the good people over at Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts, from repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, they are the easy choice when it comes to roofing. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today at 903-689-0800. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right.
I do believe that this is in a spot where if we can get some yards, you just go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, again, it comes back to, like we talk about it a lot, but you have to do the math on if it's a touchback, that's to the 20.
What are we gaining?
If I'm at the 30,
First down supersedes all of that.
Yeah.
And so I think going for it on fourth isn't all that bad.
So it's going to be third and, like we said, about 17 or so. Brady keeping it. The play from earlier where he passes, Skylar Lewis almost comes down with it, but a lot of contact. There is a flag on the field.
It's going to be defensive pass interference. It almost has to be.
It almost has.
Holding. It might be holding because it was before the pass. Let's get a look here.
I do love this play that they're running.
Yeah, he tugs the jersey right on the double move. I said earlier, on that double move, they're looking for a jersey tug, and I think that's what Skylar's going to get there. So should be rather fortuitous gift to the Wildcats, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
which would be clutch. That would be a big gift.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was going to be a tough play anyways. I mean, I felt like – I'm not saying it was the wrong play. I'm saying that there was plenty of help on Skylar Lewis there.
Yeah.
But he almost came down with it.
What was there, 3 guys there?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, there we go. Just doing math. Just doing math.
I it's not that I don't trust the refs. It's that I'm just they're a little slow on the what we're calling, which direction we're going. They started moving backwards and made me a little nervous.
Like you said, automatic first down.
Automatic first down. That's huge.
Let's move the chains while we're at it, if y'all don't mind. Haven't moved.
Tyler,
the chains yet.
has Jermaine Taylor been playing defense tonight all night? He's out there right now.
You know what? I have not noticed.
I haven't either.
So much going on.
I know. I'm just very focused on our offense when we're out there, but obviously Jermaine Taylor, one of the best players on the field.
Yeah.
Playing both ways is pretty impressive. Huge first down there.
Huge.
Great gift by the Indians.
And that's at the 32.
So, first down.
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Got more ref action.
Tyler, we've got so much. So much.
In the water or in the comforts of your home, East Texas Physical Therapy can provide you with an individualized treatment plan to meet all your rehab needs. Whether it's physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy, our experienced staff understands the importance of personalized care and will work with you to set and reach your goals. In business for over 12 years, we're committed to helping you get back to living life to the fullest. Call us today to get started on your journey to healthier living. Your original hometown clinic, East Texas Physical Therapy. Treatment you need, care you deserve.
Dedicated team are your local roofing experts from repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, Triple Crown is the choice when it comes to roofing. Triple Crown Roofing offers the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care, specializing in all commercial and residential roofing systems. We believe in personalized service and are with you every step of the roofing process. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing.
Skylar Lewis! 32 yards out for the second time tonight. Skylar Lewis, now there is a flag on the field, but what a play from Brady Driver to get the pass off. Skylar Lewis beats his man down the sideline. What a play. That makes it 9-13. We'll see how the extra point goes. Skylar Lewis now on pace for 20 touchdowns, so he's doing good.
Tyler, huge play there. Brady steps up in the pocket, finds Skylar Lewis in the back of the end zone. And Skylar Lewis is just a one-on-one nightmare. He's just too big to man up. He's too fast to play press man. And in the red zone, 50-50 ball, I'll put my money on Skylar Lewis every time.
Every time.
And we do have a penalty after the play, so the touchdown is going to stand. I think we're going to get a little celebration penalty, possibly out of Brady Driver.
Hot
Obviously,
take?
a lot of emotion there.
Hot take? I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean that's a big play.
Do what you got to do, man. That is huge. Sir, if you're keeping.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
And that makes it 14-9 for your Wildcats if you're keeping score at home. That is 2 touchdowns for Brady Driver and 2 touchdowns for Skylar Lewis.
Going to be interesting here, Tyler. There was a little bit of talk of maybe Jermaine Taylor got thrown out for mouthing at the coaches. I don't think he did. I feel like on a non-penalty, they're probably not throwing a kid out. But that would be pretty big for the Wildcats if that's true.
Big if true.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not.
I don't know. Either way, Wildcats are now, I think for the second time tonight, in the lead at 14-9 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Obviously, if you're looking who's in the running for the Way Bible Church Player of the Game, I think right now Brady and Skylar.
I'm thinking Skylar is
might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that penalty is going to bring us back a bit.
And it's, I mean, again, at the high school level, when kicking game is maybe not as strong as what you see on TV in the pros, moving back 15 yards, well, that's 15 yards of distance that we're losing. And so even if we kick it deep here,
yeah,
that's a big running head start. You're almost guaranteed to start near or past the 50 for the Indian offense.
Yeah, you know, we pooch a lot.
But can you pooch here?
Right, yeah.
You're giving them the ball at the 50 if you pooch.
You almost have to go try to boot it, I feel like, which is what he does.
Man, great kick.
Rodriguez with a great kick. It's fielded at the 10. Zach Thomas trying to wrap him up.
Absolutely exceptional kickoff right there.
Yeah, you're talking about starting at the 50, and before you know it, that's the same as a touchback.
Exceptional kickoff.
That is huge.
Well,
for the Wildcats.
the distance that Eric Rodriguez put on that kickoff right there allowed the kickoff coverage team to get down there and actually get in a position to make a tackle. And then Zach Thomas, who's quickly becoming my favorite defensive player, running down on special teams to make a big tackle.
Yeah, Eric Rodriguez, he got a nice head start on that one. And I was telling you earlier, as a freshman last year, was huge for the soccer team.
I was going to say, is he soccer guy? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Just a sophomore now.
Sweet.
So we very well might be getting to say his name for a few years. So starting at the 28. So, again, just a 3-yard difference in that and a touchback. From where you kicked that from, that is.
Yeah, no, that's big-time special teams play there. Because that, I'm telling you, field position-wise, that really could have ended up pretty bad for the Wildcats.
Could have. Instead, Jacksonville will be starting at the 28 with 1 minute and 18 seconds left. And again, miscommunication on the snap. McCown sprinting to it, does get to it at about the 10, and that's what, the third time that's
the
happened
Indians are, at one point I thought the Wildcats couldn't stop shooting themselves in the foot, and the Indians just back to back to back are shooting themselves in the foot. The penalty to give first down to the Wildcats that leads to the touchdown. Right there, coming out of a big, you need points on this offensive drive. Quarterback's not even set, and we're snapping the ball.
Yeah, and that's a loss of about 18, it looks like. Started at the 28, and they're either at the 10 or the 11 now.
And you're almost at a point where if there's not a penalty on the defense, you're not going to convert here.
It's going to be tough.
It's not 4-down territory.
No. Yeah, so like you're saying, you got two tries.
Man,
deep pass from McCown.
Nathan Andrews absolutely destroyed the quarterback there.
Now, he set a goal for himself that he was telling me about of 10 sacks, which is tough.
Quarterback's got to come out of the game. Helmet came off.
And the ref does seem to be telling him
he's
that.
He's got to go off. I mean, Nathan Andrews off the edge. Goodness gracious.
The kids would say, go off, King. I don't know if the kids would say that or not, but felt good.
So, new quarterback coming in for probably one play. But it's third down. I mean,
Reese Hicks, it looks like.
You almost just hand the ball off here, get what you can get, and then punt it back to the Wildcats. That's really all you can do.
Granted, we don't know.
Backup quarterback's in there.
Yeah, granted, we don't know his abilities or anything. But
no, of course not, but I wouldn't think it's a passing down.
He keeping it himself, and he does.
A decent run.
Yeah.
But
and we do have a player on the field in the backfield.
Dedicated team are your local roofing experts from repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, Triple Crown is the choice when it comes to roofing. Triple Crown Roofing offers the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care, specializing in all commercial and residential roofing systems. We believe in personalized service and are with you every step of the roofing process. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right.
Your hometown concrete supplier has been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. We are a locally owned, family-oriented small business. We are proud to support the communities we service. Our plants are located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and very soon we will open a plant in Blue Ridge. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give us a call today at 903-885-3126. We appreciate your support, and go Wildcats.
To make your dream of owning a new home a reality, look no further than Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. A little over an acre of land, complete with rock driveway and a spacious 2-car garage on a solid concrete slab. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is offering you the chance to buy this incredible lot and pick out the perfect home. Visit Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs today and let us help you turn this beautiful lot into your very own sanctuary. Come see me and my team at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs and experience the difference.
So we've missed a penalty somewhere. It is
I'll be honest, I
down.
genuinely have no earthly clue what
I
that
didn't
was.
see anything
I
being
didn't see
signaled.
a flag. I didn't see the refs talking.
And even from the distance, it does.
Well, and it was a simple QB keeper up the middle. I didn't see face mask. I didn't see personal.
What we thought was about to be a punt is now this drive continuing. And, of course, McCown back out there. He's breaking off. Finally goes down close to the 45, but he does get the first down.
I'm still at a little bit of a loss for words there. That was an easy 3-and-out for the Wildcats. And I don't know.
1st and 10. Hicks again. Being wrapped up pretty quickly. Looks like Truth Holmes out there. I like Truth Holmes.
That's a great name.
Great name, especially for a defensive lineman. I feel like it's a great defensive lineman name.
The Truth.
The Truth.
The Truth. I like that.
Just a sophomore, so we'll get to say that for a minute.
I'm disappointed. This is where we're at. I feel like
Jermaine Taylor still going down the sideline. And that is a huge 55-yard touchdown for Jermaine Taylor. And just like that, Jacksonville, who we thought was about to have to punt a second ago, now takes it 55 yards to the crib, and they take the lead back. We'll see.
I'm usually really pretty good at kind of understanding what the call on the field is, what we're looking at, what might have happened, and I truly do not know. But that is going to set up the 55-yard touchdown for the Indians. Decent snap, good hold, good kick.
And just like that, Jacksonville back in the lead 16-14, and that is the end of the third quarter. So your Wildcats are going to enter the fourth quarter trailing by 2, 16-14. Real quick, while we got a second, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, their team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit ClaytonofSulphurSprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Man, you just got to adapt and overcome. Obviously, that was a weird situation. Jermaine Taylor makes a big-time play, and Cats are going to get the ball here with an opportunity to go score, but it's the fourth quarter, Tyler. Losing, time's not on our side here. So we need to – we don't have to,
it's not
run around with our hair on fire, but we've got 12 minutes to go get 3 points at least here.
Yeah, got to make the most of every possession at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was your player to watch, Jermaine Taylor. He's having a night.
Well, I could tell getting off the bus in pregame warm-ups. He looked different than the other guys out there, and so he's having quite the night.
Quick little update on a career stat. Skylar Lewis needs one more to hit double digits on the career. It's up to 9 now. Had 7 last year.
Touchdowns?
Yeah. Yep. And Brady Driver is at 38 for his career to just 5 interceptions. It's a solid little ratio. 38 to 5. I will say Brady, I mean, obviously 5 interceptions, but does not turn the ball over a ton, while also still being good at keeping a play alive. Usually sometimes that turns into risk, you know what I mean, whereas it doesn't seem to with him. So we will start this fourth quarter with the Wildcats at the 27. Like we said, trailing by 2. Got a pair of receivers to his left. It's a give to Rose Luke.
Man, just chippy up top.
Very.
Chippy up top. Good run there on first down.
Yeah, they'll bring up about 2nd and 4.
And it just boils down to somebody's going to have to go make a play. Brady, Rose Luke, Skyler, Wyatt, Jackson.
Hare, yeah.
Chris Adams. It's just somebody's going to have to step up and make a play.
Brady keeping it. Cuts back inside. All the way to the 50. Just hold on to it.
Be careful with that ball. Yep. Be careful with that ball. Great run by Brady.
All the way up to the 30.
Great downfield blocking. Grayson Reeves in the action. Chris Adams in the action.
Look at this. He does a great job cutting back inside there.
Yep. Reads his blockers well. Beats the guy on the outside to the 50, to the 40.
Great run by Brady.
Chris Adams there. Good job getting in front of the defender and not doing it. Right there, you see a lot of receivers get in trouble. They'll block in the back because they're just, they're trying too hard to make a play, and just smart, got in the way. Brady falls down, protects the football. Big play by the Cats.
Yeah,
right when I said I needed a big play.
somebody make a play.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it.
Now Cam Jefferson going to be the back out there. Jackson Hare, the lone receiver to the left. Skyler, the lone receiver to the right. It's a give to Jefferson. It's a strong run by Jefferson.
Man.
Now there is a flag on the field.
We've got another Sulphur Springs helmet off. I mean, that's got to be at least the 3rd or 4th helmet I've seen fly off for a Sulphur Springs Wildcat tonight.
Great run by Cam Jefferson.
No question. I don't want to take away from that at all, but I feel like there's been some gifts to the Indians tonight. Okay, we are. Yeah, okay.
That's going to put you inside the Bell Concrete red zone at the 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal.
At this point, it is a must score for the Wildcats. Down 2, you're on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it will be 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're thinking 6 here. Well, I wouldn't mind just handing it to Cam Jefferson.
I wouldn't mind seeing Skyler Lewis open the season with a hat trick.
Yeah. Man, Cam Jefferson just runs angry.
He does.
22, just like Derrick Henry.
I'm getting big like Marion Barber vibes.
Okay.
So we get a timeout.
Rest in
for
peace.
The Wildcats. R.I.P.
Shelby Gamble, your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. At CBJ, I take a customer service-centered approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. I will work side by side with you throughout your embroidery, screen print, or sublimation project to ensure everything turns out great. Choose from our selection of high-quality materials and watch your business shine. Give me a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs.
Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. I'm also the proud mother of 2 boys and an officer in Mother's Culture Club. I understand the importance of a safe and supportive community for your family. That's why I'm passionate about helping people find their perfect home. When you work with me, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about helping you find the perfect home, make sure to give me a call. I look forward to helping you.
10 minutes and 28 seconds left in this one. Your Wildcats trail by 2, but they have a 1st and goal from the 10. Looks like Jackson Hare will be the lone receiver to the left. You have Skyler Lewis on your right. Grayson Reeves as well, though he has been put in motion a lot.
Yeah, he's going to motion here. I'm thinking outside zone to Cam Jefferson going that way.
You would be correct.
Oh, massive hit
It
by Jacksonville.
It looked like
We've got another helmet off. I mean, this is getting. Well, I don't understand how that's not a flag.
You know.
Anything around the face or the head, that's going to be a penalty. And now,
unfortunately,
the thing that sucks is
Jeff
Stevenson now has to come off the field.
Yeah.
Because his helmet. To me, I don't understand that.
Yeah, so that's Gage Williams that will be coming in for him on this play.
But big hit by the Indians there. Cam Jefferson pops right up.
We got a lot of action on the left. We've got Adams, Watson, and Hare.
Quick screen out up top. Not a bad play.
If they drew him offsides, we'll see.
Offsides.
The pass to Skylar Lewis
Ooh,
almost
goodness
made
gracious.
the most incredible one-handed catch I've ever seen. Now, there is no flag on the field.
Coach Faircloth
no,
is
there
asking.
is.
Well,
I'll lie to you.
Faircloth is asking for pass interference in the end zone.
There is a flag on that far side of the field. That is my apologies.
No, it's offsides for sure. But Faircloth is trying to get. Goodness gracious, that was nearly one of the best catches you'll ever see. Wow.
Very. I know I'm an LSU fan, but very OBJ-esque.
Yeah. A lot of things going on here. I feel like we're trying to catch our breath up in the booth. We've got helmets flying everywhere.
Now,
we've got offsides, not offsides, pass interference, one-handed catches.
Now
and
Rich
all the above.
Spofford is out there now.
This is his Bulls package as we've had all night.
Second and goal.
I'm thinking
from
Brady
the
right
4.
up the middle.
So we got 3 tries at this essentially.
Yep, Brady up the middle.
It is. Brady Driver gets in there. And with 9 minutes and 22 seconds left, Sulphur Springs Wildcats have regained the lead. Like you said, Brady Bulls package here. Love when you get an instant replay in the Bell Concrete red zone. Always a good time.
Good play call there. I wondered if they would go for 2.
And it looks like
just to make it a 6-point game.
Doing them quick math in your head.
Yeah.
Were you really good at the what were those called? Times tables?
Yeah, not bad. Like a multiplication table.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The one where you got to be quick math.
Not
essentially.
bad. Yeah. So you're up 4 here. It's 20-16. This would make it a 6-point game rather than a 5-point game. 5 and 4. 5 and 4 are no different. But if you can get up 6, you at least.
Brady keeping himself again, trying to get to the outside, and he does.
So now you're up 6. Jacksonville can score a touchdown and then block a kick. Mishap with the hold. Yeah. So, that's a good.
And again, that point that you mentioned from earlier becomes huge now because you would have only been up by 5, or you wouldn't have even went for 2.
Yeah,
You'd be up by 4 right now.
Yep.
So that means that one point ends
impacts
up
the game.
counting for a couple.
Impacts the game.
Yeah. So now makes it 22
to 16.
With 9 minutes and 18 seconds left. And if there were ever a time where you're pumped up, you're ready to go, let's go get a stop, it's now.
I feel like for the amount of things that took place at the beginning of that fourth quarter, to still be 9 minutes left seems like a lot. Seems like an eternity.
The clock did run for a few more seconds after I said that, so it's 9:18 instead of the 9:23 or whatever I'd said earlier. But
I will say, at this stage in the game, that clock gets low quick.
Yeah.
It starts running on you. And so this will be a big drive. Defense needs to come up huge.
Dude, I think our good friends at A&S came up to the booth beforehand because it is freezing in here. The AC is on point.
Producer Corey had to put a sweater on.
Again, no one that's in the stands or on the field wants to hear us complain about it being cold. But Eric Rodriguez, again, boots it into the end zone.
Man, I was going to say, after the kick, after the penalty where we were so far back, he can almost get it to the end zone every time.
Yeah.
That's quite the boot.
Yeah, I'm very quickly becoming a big fan of Eric Rodriguez.
Tyler said earlier that the first drive out of the half was the biggest drive of the game, and I'm now switching it to this drive for the Wildcat defense. This is the possession of the game. You can make a big stop here, get your ball to the offense, and they go down and score. Then it makes it a 2-possession game, and we really got a good chokehold on this thing.
I'm going to put my prediction hat on for a second.
Okay.
I think we see a Nathan Andrews sack on this drive. He's
been
close.
getting to the quarterback a lot.
He's getting close.
I'm sure McCown is tired of
Sick
seeing
and tired
number
of him, yeah.
34.
A give on first. Wildcat defense does a good job of getting them down. It's a gain of a couple. .903 left to play.
Really taking their sweet time. Not that time is of the essence just yet, but
big run. The ball is out. Wildcats seem to think they have it.
Jacksonville doesn't seem to think so. Boy, it's close. Now,
I think we're still fighting for it.
Goodness gracious. I think Jacksonville's got it somehow.
No,
Tyler.
I think they're pointing at.
Everyone's pointing everywhere.
And I wasn't even entirely sure.
I think it's Jacksonville's ball,
It
Tyler.
might be.
Wow.
And now suddenly you really benefit from a fumble. I honestly thought that the ball may have been blown dead beforehand, but clearly that's not.
75 is he's pointing the wrong way for us.
It is Day Hall.
Yeah. I do not know how we did not recover that ball. Can we get a replay on that, Corey?
No.
No, okay, that's okay.
As soon as yelling, pow.
Dang it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that ball was on the ground for 5 seconds.
That's a bad break. It's a bad break. And that brings
And
the
usually
ball all the way up to
down
50.
the field like that, the defense gets that because there's not enough offensive bodies around. There's 3 or 4 guys down on the tackle, ball handler, he drops it.
And I think you and I have done a very good job over the years of not showing a lot of bias or just trying to call it as straight up as possible. But I feel like there have just been a lot of things that just haven't really gone your way.
Yeah, and obviously this is a Sulphur Springs broadcast, and
right,
I'm certainly rooting for the Wildcats, but it does feel like the ball has bounced in the Indian direction, literally and figuratively, a lot tonight.
It does.
And they get the benefits of the ball shooting up 10 yards.
At least. It brings it 1st and 10 at the 50. 8:30 left to go. It's a pitch. Great job of wrapping him up. That is Bo Loggins.
It's good to see Jaden Boyd back out there. He was injured earlier, but big first down stop by the Wildcats.
Bo Loggins reads this so well. He benefits from him cutting back inside, but great tackling. Again, we mentioned it's going to get harder and harder to tackle him as the night goes on, so anytime you can wrap him up and bring him down immediately.
Well, I'm sure keying on Jermaine Taylor right now for the Wildcat defense.
Oh, yeah. It's a tackle for loss, by the way, for Bo. Pass is incomplete.
A little bit low.
3rd and 12. Haven't seen a ton of tackle for losses tonight.
So 3rd and 12 here, Tyler. What's the play call? I don't know if it's 4 down territory or not.
I do one of those screens to Taylor, I think, maybe.
Yeah, that play. Yeah,
it's a low. To me, it's a low risk, high reward.
Yeah, no question. I don't know that you can go for it on 4th down here because if you don't get it, you're really giving the Wildcats great field position to put this thing away.
I sure would think about it though.
You think about it for certain. Bad snap.
Another
it's
bad
killed
snap.
Them all night.
McCown doesn't have to down it though. He gets a pass off.
Oh my
Taylor
goodness.
with a huge 1st down. McCown does such a great job of going back, getting the snap, getting it quickly so he can not only keep the play alive, but now it's a huge gain of 25 and a 1st down with 7 minutes and 43 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler, and so what happens there is there's a fumble and the defense changes their gaps and things have broken down, but McCown delivers just a great ball to Jermaine Taylor there. I mean, that is...
There's a flag on the field.
I mean, I honestly could not be more impressed with Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, he's a beast.
McCown is just he's stepping up and making a play when the Indians have to have him.
Did again you talk about the ball literally and figuratively not bouncing your way.
Man.
I will say that Wildcat band is still rocking. Ron, we've spent a lot of time chit-chat. Let's have a chit-chat. Again, I want to thank every single one of y'all for spending your Friday night with us here on Chad's Media and Front Porch News. Obviously, we'll be back again next week on the road at Mount Pleasant. Same time, same place. Big shout out to every single one of our advertisers as well.
It's been the longest 5 minutes of my entire life, Tyler.
And it was a flag on the Wildcats. That puts them inside the red zone.
My concept of what a penalty is in football is slowly fading. I mean, I've watched more football than people can forget, and I don't know what to do.
Starting to doubt your own knowledge.
I don't know what to do, man.
Is it 1st and 5?
Allegedly.
The give on 1st down.
Get him.
I can't believe he stayed up that long, yeah.
Kind of that wrap it around his leg and waiting for somebody to come finish it. They're going to mark it short, so 2nd and very short.
Now, a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good here. Really need to find the end zone if you're Jacksonville. I mean, you could kick, but that puts you down by 3. But then you got to get a stop.
I think it's 4 down territory, pretty much no matter what.
Now, we do know their kicker is solid, but
I was going to say 4 down territory unless, maybe a bad snap or something, but McCown said no more bad snaps. I'll just get up and throw it.
The awareness of him, because, early in the game he did a great job of, let me get down on this real quick. The awareness of him to realize I can keep this play going.
Knowing, okay, no one's on my hip. I'm not going to make a bad situation worse. It's also 3rd and long, so if I chunk one up and throw an interception,
same as a punt.
It's just like a punt.
Yeah.
It's just like a punt. But so that really, depends what's going to happen tonight. But obviously if Jacksonville does win this game, we're going to go back to that moment.
Yeah.
That's probably the play of the game.
It probably is. It's 3rd and very short. 3rd and is as close as you could get.
I really can't believe they didn't give it to him there. I mean, it's close.
Especially with just if history tells you anything, Usually if it's close, it is a 1st down. Or so was the case last year. I don't know.
Tyler, I got a couple scores for you. Anna.
Let's do it.
Kind of taking the lead over Decatur, 37.
Oh, Brad, we're measuring. Waited a whole year. I don't think we got any.
I've ever seen a measure in a high school football game.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm all ears.
No, you're fine. It does look like it's going to be a little short.
Let's get our index cards.
We could bring the card out.
Yeah. As Cowboy fans, we're never going to let that go,
Just
are we?
short. Just short. Okay.
Anyway, the score updates.
Anna, 37. Decatur, 23. 7 minutes left in that one. Salina, big lead over district opponent Paris, 40-9. Late in the 4th.
Salina's tough. That's a tough way to start your season.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And I think Paris will be okay this year, but Salina is obviously very, very highly ranked team in the state.
Paris gave us a run for our money last year.
They did. That's the Jaden Nelson.
Yeah.
I loved your call on that one. That was a fun one.
Is it going to be false start? We wait with.
So we do get a false start, and that is just absolutely enormous.
It is.
Because you were about to get 2 plays from about the 6-inch mark. And now,
Yeah, now it's about 6 yards. About 5.
I still think you might.
3rd and 5.5.
Different formation here.
Going
direct
to
snap.
What a run.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how you don't put it in Jaden Boyd's hands 2 times in a row right there.
The Wildcats seem to think the ball was out, but I think the refs put a
Yeah, rarely do they give that in kind of that scrum where maybe he's up, maybe he's not.
Yeah, offense really gets a big benefit of the doubt when it comes to those scrums.
Yes.
Because one, we'll let the play go.
Yes.
But two, if there's a fumble, it probably
did see Jaden Boyd kind of hobble off the field. I think he's kind of dealing with cramps, and you do see that early in the season a lot of times.
Again, going with the Wildcat.
Now this is actually the backup quarterback,
and he's still going inside the 5. The ball is out. Got a great look at it down here. This is big, Ryan.
I just feel like there's no reason to even say anything about it.
Wildcat seems sure.
The audio is that it's Sulphur Springs ball, but we're going to be really short.
Tyler,
Tyler, Sulphur Springs football. Man, and that's
if there were ever a time for the ball to bounce your way.
That is definitely a tough way to do it. You got to be careful reaching that ball for the end zone, especially on first down. You're going to get 3 more cracks at it. You reach for the end zone, you lose it. Sulphur Springs ball. I mean, that's enormous, Tyler.
Yeah.
Enormous.
You know, you build up enough karma of the ball bouncing your way. Eventually, hopefully it comes back to you, and it seems to there, and couldn't have been a better time. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left. The Wildcats not only still have their 6-point lead, but they now have the ball. Just 2 timeouts remain for the Wildcats, but that's fine.
I want to apologize for our lack of excitement.
Yeah, we were just waiting to see.
In a big moment,
yeah.
but the decisions tonight, the calls on the field have been so delayed that I didn't want to go one way or the other.
It would be my luck to get on here yelling about, it's a Wildcat ball.
It's a Wildcat ball.
No, it's a touchdown.
Jacksonville's actually marked down at the 1. But, man, that couldn't have come at a better time. 5 minutes left in this one.
Nice. See if you can play keep away for 5 minutes.
Obviously,
and 15
points
seconds.
here probably ends the game.
Rose loop. Solid run on first down.
But even if you can't get points, let's get a couple first downs.
Another helmet off, Ryan.
Let's bleed the clock a little bit.
I think we're going for the record.
It's the most helmets without penalties that I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, maybe tighten the chin straps. I don't know. I think the first Humps keys to victory was literally strap it up.
It was.
But
it was.
Cam Jefferson is going to come out on the field
for 2nd and 8.
So 440.
I really thought he had gained more yards than that. Brady keeping it himself.
Great
to the outside. There. All the way up to the 35. He tried to stay in bounds.
Yeah, he did.
Looking at the replay here. It's just a little read option, or is that a design keep, you think?
No, it's a read. Okay. He's watching that end, and the end he's too aggressive upfield. Brady thinks he can beat him on the outside. Now, it's a read with a lead blocker. Obviously, the tight end Grayson Reams is out in front of Brady, and that makes the decision a little easier sometimes. I used to, if it was close, I'm pulling, especially if I have a lead blocker.
Especially with as good of a runner.
So first down, 4:30.
Another give to Jefferson.
We've got another helmet off.
Because, of course, that's Rich Wofford, I believe.
Deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome, my name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the Market President for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call, stop by, or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
With Weary Pools, your backyard oasis will always be in pristine condition, leaving you more time to relax and enjoy. We have the knowledge and expertise to keep your pool water crystal clear and perfectly balanced, so you can focus on making unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations, Weary Pools has you covered. We take care of the hard work so you can simply dive in and have fun. Don't let pool maintenance become a hassle. Contact Weary Pool today and let us handle all your pool service needs. Because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
Hi, I'm...
So we are ready to resume action. We've put a little bit of time back on the clock. There was about 4:20 when that play ended, but we got it at 4:12. Second down and 4.
I obviously a lot of confidence with Brady throwing the ball here, but I just don't know that I'd put it in the air, I should say, time-wise. Make Jacksonville decide if they want to use a timeout or not. That's a flag on Jacksonville. Yep, absolutely.
Crowd seems
and that's just, man, they're going to go back on film, the Jacksonville coaching staff, and you cannot have that. Not in a 6-point ball game.
Yeah.
With 4 minutes to play. Because it was about to be 3rd and short.
Yeah.
And now it's 1st and 10. But that's just poor decision making. It just is. Yeah, personal foul. That's going to be 15 for the Wildcats, and that's huge. That's at least 3 more plays that we're going to get to knock off some time.
Yeah, puts you in Jacksonville territory as well at the 39. Three minutes, 54 seconds left, and again, Wildcats will have it at the 39. 1st and 10 with a 6-point lead. Was not the high-scoring affair that we had predicted.
No, but, a little bit of adversity early in the season is probably exactly what the Wildcats needed.
Yeah.
Because I think Jacksonville has been a very good opponent, and this one's not over. Got to fall on it. Yep.
The announcer's curse?
I mean, goodness gracious, Tyler.
This one's not over. Anything could happen. The ball's out.
Golly. And honestly, for both teams tonight, it seems like when things are going great, we're in a position where we can, Jacksonville could take a big lead, or Jacksonville can get back in this thing or take the lead. Something, ball bounces Sulphur Springs way. Sulphur Springs, we're 1st and 10. We're going to put this thing away with 3 minutes. Fumble. And it's just, that's that early in the season sloppiness.
Yeah, that makes 2nd and very long. Brady keeping it himself. Breaks the first tackle. Gets past the second man. Brady's got the first down.
Maybe a horse collar. Yep.
It is.
Yep.
The Wildcats have gotten pushed back all the way, to like the 50.
I'm not going to say anything, but we're now in a really great position to go ahead and put the nail in the coffin. Brady, huge first down run there. Obvious horse collar at the end. So it's going to be 1st down, Wildcats way inside of the red zone.
Yeah, it's going to be probably 1st and goal. I don't know why I said it like that. It's going to be 1st and goal.
This one got chippy at the end, Tyler. The second half, definitely chippy.
I think that's one of those because everyone's
obviously there's a lot of emotion in this. Both sides want to win. Both sides are competitive. It's the first real game we've played in a year.
Yeah. Or as Corey would say, 200 and what, 80? 287 days. He did the math.
That's good, Corey.
Counted every last one of them is what he said. Big shout out to producer Corey. So it's not going to be 2nd and goal. I'll lie to you. Our 1st and goal. It's going to be 1st and 10 from right outside the 10.
Just a couple inches past that. We had that earlier tonight.
Yeah.
This has got to be – it's looking Bulls package-ish. A couple tight ends in there.
Yeah, Skylar Lewis, the lone receiver. Just go ahead and pick it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead and pick it up.
Oh, my goodness, Tyler.
Just in case.
Oh, about to have a heart attack out here.
So obviously earlier we have a player down.
Serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur.
So we're back inside the Bell Concrete Red Zone.
Tyler, to give our viewers a
We still wait for action to resume here. What were you saying?
To give our viewers a couple score updates in the state of Texas, Carthage is up 30-27 over Kilgore with 3 minutes to play. That's
a close one. Okay.
Two Beast Texas Powers.
Yep.
Commerce scores with 1 second left to beat Edgewood.
Wow.
Yep. That's head coach Johnny McSheffrey.
Shout out to Johnny.
Former state champion.
Former state champion, yeah.
Wildcat.
That, and I do want to give him and his wife a shout out. They did a lot of work anytime the softball team played at Commerce in the playoffs, and they were very, very gracious to have us. Another flag on the field. Flags everywhere.
So we're gonna have holding. We're gonna have holding on the offense. We're gonna have after the play on Jacksonville, maybe also on Sulphur Springs. It's just a circus out here, Tyler.
It is.
We've got flags flying everywhere.
It's been a hectic return to.
I'm counting 4 flags on the field at one time.
We got 2 almost touching each other over here.
There's going to be a holding on the offense.
Yeah, if you wanted an action-packed, if you wanted a hectic season opener, you got it.
Yeah, and Sulphur Springs, man, we can really put this away. Even with a field goal, it becomes a 2-possession game. And so with 2 minutes and 30 seconds, just stay in field goal range.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel good about the kicker, feel good about our kicking game. And so a field goal is going to probably be enough to do it.
Oh, by the way, update. Brady now needs 1 touchdown to get to 40 on his career. That's total touchdowns, by the way, not passing. Came into the game with 36. He's got a pair of passing touchdowns and a rushing, right? Still waiting to see again. A lot of time chit-chatting tonight.
I think we've spent more time in a referee huddle than we have actually playing football.
It's close.
I mean, it's got to be close.
It's close. For reference, it's already 10:35. So
it's going to be a late night for the old Chad's Media team.
It is. We're going to be getting back late.
Caddo Mills just went final 37-13 over Community. That's another district opponent.
Dude, shout out to Caddo Mills. We got the pleasure of working with them here at Chad's Media.
That's right.
Yeah.
What are they, the Foxes?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
And it's all over their locker room. Fox Fast.
Fox Fast.
Fox Fast.
I like it.
Big shout out to them. Had a lot of fun doing their media day. Producer Corey, obviously a little bit more involved than I am on that, but I got to be there. I had fun. One day, we're going to start playing football again.
Man.
One day.
I don't know that I've ever seen this much downtime. Got another final for you. Next week's opponent, Mount Pleasant.
They were playing Pittsburgh, correct?
They're playing Pittsburgh, 38-14.
Mount Pleasant?
Mount Pleasant, yep.
They'll be
big win for them.
Week 2 on a big
feeling
win,
good,
yeah.
1-0. I do believe they're going to be improved in Mount Pleasant, and that's at Mount Pleasant. Obviously not a district opponent, but certainly a team that we are incredibly familiar with. Can't tell you how many times I played Mount Pleasant over the years. And so that's going to be a fun one in Mount Pleasant, Texas next week.
So I'm being told we had 2 unsportsmanlikes and a player ejected. So we have 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. For anybody who can't make it to Mount Pleasant next week, hang out with us right here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media.
It's also first and goal. There was no holding, nothing during the play.
We'll start our broadcast at 7 for a 7:30 kickoff. Brady, keep it himself. Up the middle. Gets close to the 5. It's going to be the 5 or the 6. And if you're Jacksonville, I was
going to say, at what point do you call a timeout?
But then I guess it becomes, if they score.
But here's the deal.
If they score, it doesn't matter. You're going to be down by 9.
Here's the deal. If you're not going to burn the timeouts, do you just let them score so that you can try to go score, keep your timeouts, use them how you want to on offense?
Yeah.
You're going to have to get an onside kick regardless.
I think that's the move, honestly.
Right now, you're not stopping the clock. You're A, betting that you're going to stop Sulphur Springs, or B, betting that they're going to miss the kick.
Yeah.
And so I don't know that that's the best way to use the timeouts.
Brady keeps it against himself, gets inside
Again,
the 5.
it's not a bad deal that he's not scoring.
Yeah.
They're going to call timeout now, but to me that was one play late.
Yeah, I think so. It's about a 40-second difference you're talking about.
Also, the home field clock operator let a hefty amount of time go off there.
Yeah. That happened earlier,
You got to do better as the home clock operator.
Got to be vigilant.
Got to be quicker than that.
I'm on it. Got to be quicker than that. Just a minute and 33 seconds left. Again, I want to thank every single one of you for hanging out with us tonight here on Front Porch News with Chaz Media. Like I said, we'll be back next week from Mount Pleasant. Again, same time, same place, starting at 7 o'clock for a 7:30 kickoff. So just a heads up, we are going to name a Way Bible Church Player of the Game at some point, and we are going to present them with the Way Bible Church chain, or Player of the Game chain.
I will say, I know we questioned the timeout. When should we call it? The line of thinking that we were using there is it's now 3rd down.
Yeah.
We're going to get a stop. They're going to kick a field goal. And then we keep one timeout for offense. That's what we're going for.
That is.
I don't know that. Or, you miss the kick.
Yeah.
And you've got one timeout
to go to the field
with a chance to go win the ball game.
Yeah, that's true.
But really, Sulphur Springs controls their own destiny here. You put the ball in the end zone, put the ball through the uprights. You control the fate of this game.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the
three tight end set. This is Brady's Bull package. It's either going to go to Cam Jefferson or Brady right up the middle.
Brady keeping it. And I think he's in. Career touchdown number 40 for Brady Driver. And that about puts this game away.
There's been some crazy, crazy stuff that's happened tonight. I'm not going to say that this one's over, but this one is looking to be somewhat out of reach.
Oh, did you see Brady and Coach Faircloth just did the jump into each other?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's the first time I've seen Coach Faircloth leave the ground.
So, 13-point game here. Honestly, if I'm Sulphur Springs, we've got a minute 33 in this one. Let's do our best to everyone get on the bus healthy. It's been chippy tonight.
Yeah.
It's a 13-point game. It looks like the Wildcats are going to stay in control. So let's just be smart. Long season ahead.
So now for the careers, that makes Brady 40 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. He's keeping a very solid ratio in that department. Other career updates, Skyler came in with 7 career receiving touchdowns and now is at 9. He had a pair of touchdowns tonight, obviously. I think they're both in the running for the Way Bible Church Player of the Game. Got another minute and 33 seconds to see how that changes. With as good as the defense has played tonight, it could be one of those guys as well. Zach Thomas has had a great game. Though you might not would notice it statistically, Nathan Andrews has had a great game. I think Zach Thomas became a fan favorite here tonight, huh?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
It's kind of he's becoming my favorite defensive player. Tyler, another East Texas score update for you. Marshall and JT headed to their 5th overtime.
Oh, wow.
Tied at 36.
5 overtimes, 36-36, huh?
Pretty low scoring,
A little
actually.
bit, yeah.
For 36-36.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Lower scoring than we were thinking tonight for this Wildcats and Indians matchup, but well, if I'm Sulphur Springs here, there is no shot I'm letting the ball touch Mr. Jermaine Taylor's hands on this kick. I'm kicking it as far away from him as possible.
And they do.
That is what we're going to do.
He is going to opt to return. Gets it to about the 39.
Mountain Pest Control Company. We help homeowners and business owners control bug and pest problems throughout the Mount Pleasant, Mount Vernon, Winnsboro, Pittsburgh, Sulphur Springs, and the surrounding East Texas areas. Don't let pests take control of your life. Trust our reliable pest control service to eliminate unwanted guests and provide you with peace of mind. Safeguard your property and the well-being of your loved ones with our effective pest control solutions. Call us today to find out for yourself why Gary's Termite and Pest Control is your pest control company.
1 minute and 32 seconds left in this one. Your Wildcats hold a 29-16 lead. Playing call out. There we go. Again, the snap's on the ground, but picked up quickly. Still on his feet. Made a lot out of what could have potentially been nothing. Clock will stop with 1 minute 23 seconds. Love that Wildcat bam. Pass out to Taylor. It is incomplete. Yeah, anytime you hear the Wildcat band playing call out, you know things are going good. Third down. Third and about 6. 1 minute, 18 seconds left. We're getting a timeout? Getting some? Grayson Hardy's enjoying the call. Oh, he stopped as soon as I said something. He was getting a little dance on. Just replacing the ball. There we go. Okay, third down. Minute and 18 left. It's a give. Solid run. Alex King on the tackle there. Shout out to Alex, the intern. Getting a little replay action for Alex King on the tackle here. Good job. I think Laren Vaughn maybe have been involved in that as well. Dropping back to pass. Letting it fly. And it's a pick for Braxton Wall.
Just get down. Smart play.
What a great night for Braxton Wall. And he gets to top it off with an interception. Looking at the replay here, I don't know that Braxton Wall doesn't deserve to be in the conversation.
I know that the interception certainly helped it, but he did have a good night.
He was great. Now your Wildcats are 1 minute and 3 seconds away.
Well, they're going to get to line up in the best formation in football, victory formation. 1, maybe 2 knees out of Brady Driver here. And it does look like in Hump's keys to victory fashion, we did go 1-0 this week. That was the main goal.
There you go. Look, and well, I don't know if they won it, but the turnovers.
It's not a bad picture of me.
You like it?
I like that.
That's from our Down and Out sheets.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
For anyone that
I might miss the Sam Houston one, but
for anyone that doesn't know, you can watch Down and Out right here on Chad's Media every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
Tyler, big win.
Except for next Wednesday.
Big win, Tyler. 1-0. Go on the road into a A really tough Jacksonville.
Yes.
I mean, I'm telling you, Jacksonville is going to win some ball games this year. I'm very impressed with McCown, very impressed with Jermaine Taylor, very impressed with Jacksonville's running game, defense. I think who knows if the game is a little cleaner, a little less chippy, how this goes. But
hats off to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville gave Sulphur Springs.
They came out and they fought hard.
Yes, that was a great game.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And for the first time in the 2023 season, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats are victorious. They will get to open the year for a second year in a row, 1-0, and they'll get ready to hit the road again next Friday at Mount Pleasant. Again, obviously, if you can go support your Wildcats in person, please go do so. But if you can't, hang out with us right here on Front Porch News or Chad's Media, or go to a place like Muddy Jake's and watch the game there. Again, I want to thank every single one of you for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, though. We still have to, 1, announce a player of the game, and 2, present them with the first ever The Way Bible Church Player of the Game chain.
Springs Wildcats, Pastor Joel Tiemeyer here from the Way Bible Church, and we are beyond excited to support you in all things this year. Whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or in your personal lives, we are here cheering you on every step of the way. Also, we want to extend an invitation to each and every one of you to join us at the Way Bible Church on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, we are all about experiencing life change. We have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join us at the Way Bible Church, and let's embark on this journey of transformation together. Let's go Wildcats!
And again, for the first time this season, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats are victorious, and for a second year in a row, they'll get to open the season 1-0. Great win for the Wildcats. And Ryan, are you ready to name a player of the game? Again, brought to you by the Way Bible Church. And before we do, I want to give a shout out to the Way Bible Church, and they want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45. Also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they are all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. Ryan, who is going to be our first recipient of the Way Bible Church Player of the Game chain?
Tyler, I think for week 1, I think we're going to go Brady Driver. Down the stretch, he really took over, made a play when we needed it. Last couple of touchdowns, him barreling into the end zone, threw some great passes to Skylar Lewis, and I think for the second half performance that Brady put on, I think that is going to be the week 1 player of the game.
Yeah, Skylar Lewis also did have a pair of touchdowns as well. Great game from both of them. And I think it might be the first time this season, but it might not be the last that Brady Driver ends up being your player of the game, especially to walk away with 4 touchdowns, a pair in the air, and a pair on the ground. The players are going to the locker room, so I don't know that we're going to get the chance to present him with the chain. We're going to keep it rolling, though, so y'all don't go anywhere. Again, Ryan, I'm already excited for next week's game, dude.
Oh, me too, especially
them coming off a big
Mount
win.
Pleasant, huge win over Pittsburgh. Both teams are going to be 1-0, feeling good. And it's another road test for the Wildcats. Obviously, don't get a home game until week 3. That's challenging. But I think tonight was a blessing in disguise. 15-point favorite.
I do as well, yeah.
It was not a 15-point game. It
Almost.
It was not a 13-point game.
It was not. No.
It was. I mean, ball bounces another way. This one could have ended differently. But a little bit of adversity for the Wildcats is great in week 1, and to overcome that is even better.
I know we don't name a play of the game, but if we were going to the fumble recovery down here,
it's got to be that.
It's got to be that.
It's got to
right?
be that.
Because if not, I mean, Jacksonville very well may take a lead.
Well, they take the lead right
with
there.
5 minutes left.
Yeah,
4 minutes
they
left?
certainly take the lead. Obviously, who knows what happens in that last 5 minutes? But it was first down inside the 5 or 6 yard line. But that's a turnovers changed the game, and Sulphur Springs got a turnover when they needed it most. And I think that was the difference in this one.
Yeah, obviously showing a love to a lot of the offensive guys. We've already done it throughout the night, but we'll show love to a couple defensive guys as well. Like you said, number 0, Zach Thomas, very quickly making himself a a fan favorite over here at Chad's Media.
Zach Thomas, great game.
Again, it might not show up in the stat book.
Braxton Wall,
great game. And he gets to put the cherry on the top of the pick there at the end.
Nathan Andrews, I don't know that he recorded a sack tonight, but I know he had a ton of QB hits, and that's tough on the Jacksonville quarterback.
Now, I know Zach did have a sack, and I have one more written down somewhere. Let me try to find my notes. But yeah, I don't think Nathan actually got one, but putting pressure on the quarterback all night long. Alex McCormick was the other sack I have written down here.
Yeah.
And again, can't show enough love to Braxton Wall.
Yep.
Great game.
Secondary played well. You take out a couple of big plays for Jermaine Taylor, and really the secondary had a pretty clean sheet tonight.
Yeah. Again, obviously being on the road. Usually, if they're at home, probably can get there pretty quickly. But being on the road, waiting a few minutes for Brady Driver. But I do think we will have him in just a few minutes. And want to give another shout-out to the Way Bible Church. This is not our first Way Bible Church player of the game, but our first one with the chain and everything. So we're very, very, very excited about that. Again, next week, our broadcast will once again start at 7 p.m. every Friday night. It'll start at 7 p.m. So if you can't make it, join us right here, Front Porch News, Chad's Media. And as I've already mentioned once, you can go to Muddy Jake's. Watch the game there. It's a great place to watch the game. Obviously, I think Sabo Provisions also had it on tonight, so big shout-out to them. We've got some really cool stuff coming up with them. I can't give certainties or exacts or anything, but just know we've got some very cool stuff coming up with Sabo. Big fans of them over there. Ryan, as we wait on Brady, any final thoughts before?
I don't think so.
Just ready for next week?
Yeah,
huh?
I think we're ready for Mount Pleasant. 1-0. That's the best we could be right now. So
yeah.
that was mission accomplished for this week.
Oh, producer Corey got a mic. Look at that.
This is one of those games you get out of here as quick as possible.
Yeah,
you get the win and you run to the bus.
Unless you're Chad's Media, and then you stick around.
No, I'm with you, Corey. It was chippy. It was close.
Yeah,
it was a nail biter.
It was not pretty all the way around.
It's time to get to the bus.
Yeah.
And let's hightail it back to Sulphur Springs.
Now our mobile camera operator Chloe Copel says that a coach is heading back to go get Brady.
Now is she down there close to the touchdown place?
Yeah, she is close to the touchdown place. So, but yeah, man, that's a tough. It almost doesn't feel like a win. You know what I mean? It's a win.
I know what you mean, but there is a lot to clean up.
Yes.
But it's also week one.
Exactly.
And it was going to be sloppy tonight. There were bad moments. There were good moments. Jacksonville, same way. But sometimes that's what it looks like.
Exactly,
man.
yeah. And sometimes you just gotta grind out a win.
Yep.
And hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. We're 1-0. You know
how
what
you doing?
Keep it moving. We're 1-0, baby.
I like it.
It looks like we do have some players coming back out.
Here we go. If you've stuck around, and we hope that you have, you are. We're getting close to being able to announce our first ever Way Bible Church Player of the Game and present them for the first time ever with the Way Bible Church Player of the Game chain. And I know we've been hyping this up for a few weeks. I think it lives up to the hype. I personally think it lives up to the hype. But I know that if I would have been a 17, 18-year-old kid and you would have handed me that thing, I would have I would have felt pretty good about it. Do we need to start announcing like personnel at the game? So like a Ryan Humphries, you really brought it tonight. We're giving our broadcaster of the game. Producer Corey really was killing it back there. Again, I do want to give a big shout out not only to, obviously, if you're watching the games, you mainly just hear and see you and I, but obviously producer Corey does a great job, and then to all of our great camera people, Chloe Copel, Abby Tips, Jeremy DeLorge. It's a big production. It couldn't be done without everybody. And for the very first time, we have our player. Almost had it, and now people are in the way. We're almost there, Ryan. We're almost there. Now we're there. Our player of the game, Brady Driver. The Way Bible Church Player of the Game, Brady Driver. Flex that thing. There you go, Brady.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice.
That's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice.
Congratulations, Brady.
Congrats, Brady, and thank you so much to everyone who hung out with us. Again, on behalf of everyone here at Chad's Media, on behalf of Chloe Copel, Jeremy DeLorge, Abby Tips, Corey Hankins, my partner, my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, Ryan Humphries, I'm Tyler Lynn. We will see you next Friday night at 7 p.m.